Shall we wait for VC sir or shall we begin?
We are beginning. VC sir will join shortly. Good evening, everyone. All honorable guests, including the chairperson of today's session, Professor Sanjay Bhayani sir, co-chairperson, Professor Manvinder sir, keynote speakers, entire team of Inspira Research Association and team of Chandragupta Institute of Management Patna and team of Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce Pune, and majority of learned participants from all over the country and abroad who have joined the program. I heartily welcome you all for the second day's session on multidisciplinary perspectives on emerging innovations, research, opportunities and challenges in humanities, education, social science and applied sciences. As you all know that we have all enriched on inaugural day of the International Multidisciplinary Conference and listen to Professor S.S. Modi, Honorable Ms. Malti Kalmadi, Mr. Ashwin Shastri, Dean Pastor Argulas Jr. from Philippines, Professor N.D. Mathur, Dr. Chai Ching Ten from Thailand, Dr. Ahmed Ubaid from Iraq, Professor Anil Mehta, Dr. R.T. Chopra, and number of participants from all over the country and abroad. On behalf of IRA, CIMP, and Kaveri College, I heartily welcome today's chairperson, Professor Sanjay Bhayani, additional chairperson, Professor Dr. Manvinder Singh Pahwa, keynote speakers, Professor Anil Kumar, Dr. Irkol Deyram from Turkey, and Professor Anil Mehta. Now, I request Dr. R.T. Chopra to invite and welcome our today's chairperson, Professor Sanjay Bhayani. Dr. R.T.
Thank you so much, Captain Dr. Ravikant Modi, sir. I apologize for a little connection loss in between somewhere. I suppose I am audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So I feel honored and privileged to invite Professor Sanjay Bhayani, Dean, Professor and Head at the Department of Business Management, Saurashtra University, as the chairperson of today's session. Before inviting Sir, I wish to throw some light on Sir's academic accolades. Sir is the Dean, Professor and Head at Department of Business Management, Saurashtra University, Rajkot. He is the gold medalist in his BCom and MCom exams. He has also worked as an officiating Vice Chancellor at Saurashtra University, Rajkot. Sir has attended Ministry of Education, Government of India sponsored Leadership for Academician program at Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai, and University of Pennsylvania, USA during the year 2020 and 2021. Sir has been in academics for more than 29 years. He has rendered his services as an expert in various committees of UGC and AICTE and visited many universities and institutes as NAC peer review member. He has published 161 empirical research publications in reputed national and international journals. He has successfully guided 27 scholars, leading 9 books and authored in a few cases. And so many students, I said 27 students have been awarded PhD under his guidance. He has received 6 national awards for excellence in his research work. He is the chief editor of ABDC listed Journal of Commerce and Accounting Research, published by India Publishing Group, Delhi, and also the editor and reviewer of reputed international published from India and abroad. He is the General Secretary of Indian Accounting Association. We are so blessed to have you here, sir. We welcome Professor Sanjay Bhayani, sir, once again on this platform as a chairperson for today's session. We welcome you, sir. Kindly bless our participants and motivate them with your kind words.
Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt. Ma'am, VC sir has also joined. Professor Rajiv Jain sir has also joined. So, if with the permission of Professor Sanjay Bhyani sir, can we invite sir, VC sir, chief guest of this conference?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just
sir,
a minute. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Professor Rajiv sir, are you there, sir? ने join sir, join कर लिया sir आपकी, we are not able to see your video. VC sir. Sir has joined.
Yes, sir. Sometimes video and audio connection takes time.
Okay, after ma'am, he will join very shortly. So please welcome Professor Sanjay Bhyani sir. Sir,
Yes,
after
sir.
you, we will invite VC sir.
Professor Sanjay Bhyani sir, we invite you once again, please. Please come and bless our participants with your kind words.
You are on mute, Professor.
Yeah, please unmute, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
First of all, I welcome all of you on virtual platform, the International Multidisciplinary Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Multidisciplinary Perspective on Emerging Innovation, Research Opportunities and Challenges in Current Scenario. On this virtual conference today, with us, my respected Professor S.S. Modi sir, who is the founder of Inspira organization, and my very close and good friend, Sir Anil Kumar ji, various officers of this association, that is Dr. Anil Kumar, Anil Mehta ji, who is also the keynote speaker on today's sessions. Another one is Dr. Arkol Beran and Dr. Manvinder Singh Pahwa. And this conference is today organized in association with the two other colleges, that is one from Patna and one from Pune. In today's conference, I have seen the list of, there are 22 participants. They are going to present their research work on this platform. And the topic selected for this conference is artificial intelligence and innovation. And both the topic, I can say it has been highly relevant in the present days. Whenever we are talking about any decisions, and presently for that purpose, artificial intelligence that plays an important role. And another one is that is innovations. Presently, even our Honorable Prime Minister is also always talking about innovation. Suppose if we want to be a leader, if we want to be a good exporter on the world, then innovation is required in each and every field. So Government of India, even all the state government, they are trying to motivate our young students with the scheme of student startup innovation program. And there is a huge funding is available also. And even there is one concept is given by one of the renowned professor, that has been Professor Vijay Govindraj. He has given one concept, that is 3-box solution for leading innovation. It means whenever you want to do anything new, it should be a breakthrough innovation. It means whatever may be presently available in the market, it should not be in some modification, but it should be unique. It should be a new thing only. Even not only in the manufacturing sectors, even in suppose if you will see that today's the sports, and even in a sports every time new that has been record has been created by the sportsmen. So for that purpose, they are also inventing new tools and techniques. Same way in each product, that types of the innovation is required. In today's conference, they are focusing on this aspect, and one of the keynote speaker, Professor Anil Ji, is also doing a very good research work in this contemporary topic. And even Anil Mehta sir and another speaker is Arpol Derang from Turkey. He will also give several highlights on this platform. So on behalf of this association, I welcome all participants to express their view, and I can say there should be some contribution to the corporate life or social life or in an NGO from your research work. That is the real contribution. So I congratulate to entire team of Inspira Research, and also thankful to the Modi sir for giving me an opportunity on this platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Professor Sanjay Bhayani, sir. We are really grateful to you for taking out time from your busy schedule and motivate our participants with your valuable and impressive chairperson speech. Thank you so much, Professor Bhayani, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And we are so happy that our chief guest has joined, Professor Rajiv Jain, sir. Yesterday, actually, due to some urgent work, he was not able to join. But today, sir has joined. So, sir, we are so happy, sir. Thank you so much for joining the conference, sir. So,
Namaskar,
I invite.
Namaskar.
Thank you,
Professor Bhayani from Rajkot. Namaskar, sir.
Sir, please unmute. Rajiv, sir, please unmute कर लीजिए. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Namaskar, sir.
नमस्कार सर. सर हमने बहुत मिस किया आपको. नमस्कार सर.
आरती मैम, I would like to.
मैंने मोदी जी को कल ही कह दिया था कि आज मैं पक्का रहूंगा.
थैंक यू.
बहुत बढ़िया सर.
यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफिस से घर पर आ गया हूँ. मैंने कहा
सर का नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है.
जी.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Arti ma'am, please.
So, yes, sir.
Right.
So, thank you so much once again, Captain Dr. Ravikant Modi, sir, for bestowing me the pleasure to welcome our chief guest, who is such a noble, modest, and excellent academician as well as an administrator. Professor Rajiv Jain, Vice Chancellor of University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, is the personality that we all admire. I am overjoyed profoundly to welcome our honorable chief guest, His Excellency Professor Rajiv Jain, sir, to guide and bless us with in-depth knowledge and pearls of wisdom. But before inviting sir, I wish to throw some light on his professional accolades. From 1981 to 2004, Professor Jain was a faculty in Department of Business Administration at Rajasthan Vidyapeeth University, Udaipur. He joined as a professor at the University of Kota in 2012. Professor Jain has invested almost 36 years of life in the field of management education and research. He has visited places like USA, Malaysia, Bangkok, Dubai, Ethiopia, Manila, Philippines, and for various academic and administrative pursuits. His past roles include working on director and dean positions at Rajasthan Vidyapeeth University, Udaipur, in the Faculty of Management Studies. He has also taught at Jimma University, Utopia. Sir's credentials start with a gold medal in the Masters of Business Administration degree, recognition by Rajasthan Hindi Granth Academy, research projects by UGC, member of advisory board of famous institutions and reputed journals, and governor's nominee at Jai Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur. The academic arena of Jain sir portrays 24 PhDs and international conferences and 22 text, reference and cases research books published in refereed journals. Sir, हम आपको आमंत्रित करने से पहले ये 2 लाइन कहना चाहेंगे. शब्द विनम्र, मित्रवत व्यवहार. Sir, is my internet stable? Ravi sir,
actually,
am I audible?
Yeah, there is some disturbance, but you are audible, no problem.
Really apologies for the same.
Today there is a disturbance in your network.
शब्द विनम्र, मित्रवत व्यवहार. शब्द विनम्र, मित्रवत व्यवहार. Shall I continue, sir?
Yes, तो थोड़ा network problem आ रही है मैम आपके. Yes,
जी सर. सर मैं after this I
आप
will
वीडियो
try
ऑफ
to fix
करके
it.
आप वीडियो ऑफ करके बोल लीजिए प्लीज.
जी जी जी. सर के लिए 2 लाइन कहना चाहूंगी. शब्द विनम्र मित्रवत व्यवहार. शब्द विनम्र मित्रवत व्यवहार. विशाल गगन से संबल विचार. सकल प्रभावित मैं संचय करूं. है सद्भावना व कर्म के भंडार. प्रोफेसर जैन सर इज एक्चुअली हम सब के लिए एक मोटिवेशन है, एक एनकरेजमेंट का सोर्स है. आई इनवाइट प्रोफेसर राजीव जैन सर to please come over and speak a few words to bless our participants. Professor Jain.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, madam. आरती चोपड़ा मैडम आपने मेरे
sir.
बारे में कुछ ज्यादा ही बोल दिया है. मैं इतना डिजर्व नहीं करता.
Nice, sir. You deserve.
A very good evening to each one of you. Professor S.S. Modi ji, President of INSPIRA and the Conference Organizing Director, Professor Anil Mehta, Professor N.D. Mathur, Professor Sanjay Biyani, Professor M.S. Pahwa, Professor Rana Singh from Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, Professor Ashok Agarwal from Kaveri College, Pune, Dr. Ravikant Modi, all the post barriers of INSPIRA Research Association, Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune, and Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, who are jointly organizing this international conference on artificial intelligence, perspective on emerging innovations, research, opportunities, and challenges. I am glad to see our global guest too, as Dr. Poster from Philippines, Dr. Chai Ching Ten from Thailand, Dr. Ahmed from Iraq, Dr. Arkul from Turkey, and Professor Anil Kumar from Delhi. Professor Modi and his whole team is contributing greatly to the field of research and providing the platform to the budding for which he deserves. I have attended few of them earlier too, and I must say with very confidence, it is a benchmark with new and contemporary themes. They invite learned scholars from different areas and different parts of the world. I congratulate Modi ji for his noble service to the society. I got to know that yesterday many useful deliberations were being made on the first day of the conference. The topic chosen for the conference is very relevant. With great technological advances in the 21st century, we have entered an age where we are surrounded by the machines. Artificial intelligence is the benefiting our everyday lives. It is still in major development stage, but so far it has been used in many areas as video games, medical diagnosis, stock trading, etc. All of us use navigation devices and Google search engines today. On the extreme end, we are using AI in robotics, in various fields as protection, data analytics, and even defense. Science and technology has created a super intelligence machine that can perform complex functions like decision making, problem solving, memory, speech recognition, etc. This has led easier and comfortable life as never before. We all are aware of and have been using Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistants, which are almost the replica of human mind. But then, like any other things, there are two sides of a coin. There is a danger too. It may take our humans, which are unheard. If something goes wrong, it can act in a destructive mode, hacking, programming error, etc. Or its robots and machines start talking to each other in the language that man does not understand, may be a difficulty. I urge all the academicians and researchers today to not only present your research paper, but also discuss, brainstorm, and understand the white and black of artificial intelligence. Only then it would be of social and technological benefits. Such conferences serve as the food for thoughts and satisfy the thirst for learning. I congratulate the organizers once again for planning and executing this academic event. I wish you all a great learning experience throughout these 2 days. May you all have productive and meaningful deliberations. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, sorry for not being able to switch on my video. आज थोड़ा सा मेरा इंटरनेट का समस्या चल रहा है, क्षमा चाहूंगी। सर, आपके उद्बोधन के लिए कहना चाहूंगी कि एक कहावत है कि पहाड़ पर चढ़ने वाला व्यक्ति हमेशा झुककर चलता है और उतरने वाला अकड़कर। यदि व्यक्ति मॉडेस्ट है तो इसका अर्थ यह है कि वह ऊंचाई पर है, और आप पर यह बिल्कुल चरितार्थ होता है। आपके उत्कृष्ट कार्यों और प्रभावी व्यक्तित्व से हमें प्रेरणा मिलती है। We are really grateful to you, sir, for courteously accepting our invitation out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much for being a part of this conference, sir. Thank you so much once again, Professor Rajiv Jain, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. बहुत धन्यवाद, sir. So thanks to Professor Rajiv, sir, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, who has taken time for his busy schedule. And now I request once again to Dr. Aarti Chopra to invite and welcome our today's additional chairperson, Dr. Manvendra Singh Pahwa.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I take pleasure to invite Professor Manvendra Singh Pahwa, Professor and Dean, School of Business, the Assam Kaziranga University, Assam, as the additional chairperson for today's session. Before inviting him, I wish to speak a few words about his academic accolades. Professor Pahwa, an alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad, is an eminent academician with a rich experience of 21 years, which is a rare blend of academia, industry, corporate consultancy, and research. His area of expertise is corporate finance and business laws. Besides his graduation, post-graduation, and PhD in commerce from Mohanlal Sukhadia University, Udaipur, he is professionally qualified as an associate member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. He is also LLM MBA with a gold medal. Dr. Pahwa conducted and delivered more than 100 special courses and faculty development programs for a number of government and private institutions, including AICTE, ICSSR, and UGC-sponsored FDPs, UGC HRDC refresher courses, orientation courses throughout the country on research methodology. He has participated at numerous national and international conferences, chaired the sessions in India and abroad, and his 70 research papers are published in refereed national and international journals, including Scopus, conference proceedings, and books. 6 PhD scholars have already been awarded PhD under his able guidance, and 8 more are pursuing. He served as a professor, School of Business and Commerce, Manipal University, Jaipur, for more than 6 years. We invite you, Professor Manvinder Singh Pava, sir, for your additional chairperson's remarks.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Raviji. Hope I am properly audible and
Yes, sir,
visible
yes.
also.
Yeah, clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Artiji, for giving an introduction. And I would like to I am fortunate to have a Vice Chancellor sir in this session itself. Otherwise, he would have appeared last time. So, Honorable VC sir, Rajiv Jain sir, and Honorable Dr. S.S. Modi sir, my Guru Anil Mehta ji, Chai Ching Ten sir, ever friend. Though we have not personally met, but virtually we have met a lot. We can say. And close to heart and very dear Dr. Ravi Modi ji, my friend, and some international people are there. Dr. Gul Alkol is there, and to have Professor Sanjay Bhyani today and listening to him was a great pleasure. Sir, namaskar, and please accept my heartiest greetings, sir. And this is a conference which is being organized by 2 different state. You can say, I would say it's a 2-state conference rather. And the 3rd state is Rajasthan itself, and I'm from another state, that is Assam. Though these conferences are interstate, and it has now become international rather from by the time. And this conference is on a very, very relevant topic, that is artificial intelligence, if we see. So artificial intelligence itself, if we ask that in simple words, what artificial intelligence is. So artificial intelligence is, I would say in an easy way, that these are algorithms. Artificial intelligence comprise of algorithms which actually make the machine understand. It gives intelligence to it in order to make our work easier. If we see the scope of artificial intelligence these days, this has been very, very, you can say it has gone wide around. Now, if we see the scope of artificial intelligence, particularly from the finance point of view, we can see that the banks are even using the artificial intelligence to detect the frauds well in advance. So the bank frauds are also being detected well in advance before the fraud has actually happened. This happens with the help of the profile of the people, those who are actually applying for the loans and those who have made the default in the past. If we see the application of artificial intelligence, it is actually dependent on the past, and it gets predicted for the future. So most of the important thing which artificial intelligence does for us is the prediction for the future, with the help of which we can actually analyze, or we can make out that what is going to happen and how can we take decision in order to make the things, you can say, computable for the future. The application of artificial intelligence, if we see from the point of view of accounting and finance, is that once things get scanned, it automatically gets reflected in the balance sheet. Means once you can say the product is scanned for the billing, it can directly be seen. The impact of it can directly be seen in the balance sheet of the company, or you can say we can prepare a virtual balance sheet of the company, how it will look like after 1 year, and what are the things which we can do in order to make our bottom line work for us in the way we want. Market prediction is another very, very important and very commonly used, you can say, application of artificial intelligence, which actually use the technologies like SVM and ANN, artificial neural network. which actually creates a support system for the future, that we can to certain extent, with a good probability, we can predict the market and take the decisions accordingly, so that we can actually you can say cope with the market in the same way. In the customer analysis point of view, if we see, then also the artificial intelligence plays important role. We can just imagine that the product which we were seeing on our apps like Amazon or Flipkart, the similar product starts appearing to us in the advertisements also. So this is the use of artificial intelligence, which actually induces us, or which provides the customer with certain focused, you can say, product, or we can say which actually matches with our intelligence. So likewise, it has been there, and in HR point of view, if we see, the artificial intelligence helps us in predicting whether a person is going to join the company or not. It can also be predicted with the help of artificial intelligence. So there are various other applications which are being you can say used with the help of this artificial intelligence, which actually tells us about that how we can use it in order to optimize the current situation. So I heartily congratulate both the institutions of Patna and Pune for organizing this particular conference, and well in advance, I would like to congratulate all the participants and also the organizers, SS Modi sir and Ravi Modi ji, of course Aarti Chopra ji also, for organizing this particular virtual conference on various topics of which are relevant for the time to come. And with these words, I would like to conclude my remarks over here, and look forward to others, those who are here to speak in this particular conference as a keynote speakers, and also as the paper presenters. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
Thank you so much, sir. Professor Manvinder Singh Pawar, sir. We are extremely thankful to you for guiding the participants, for talking on such a brief note, and such a wonderful thing you have said, that artificial intelligence has its own flaws and own merits and demerits. It has its own limitations and restrictions, but how banking sector is using it to detect the fraud even before the fraud actually happens. So thank you so much for guiding the participants and taking out time for us. Thank you so much, Professor Pawar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again, Professor Pawar, sir. Professor Manvinder Singh Pawar, today's additional chairperson. And now I would like to request once again to Dr. Aarti Chopra to invite and welcome our today's first eminent speaker, Dr. Erkol Behram from Turkey. Dr. Aarti, ma'am. I think the network issue. We welcome on behalf of Inspire Research Association, CIMP Patna and Kaveri College, we welcome Dr. Erkol Behram. Dr. Erkol Behram is currently an associate professor in the School of Tourism and Hotel Management, Department of Tour Guiding, University of Sinop, Turkey. Dr. Behram has worked as an internal trainer and teacher in the tour guiding arena. She has been invited for many talks, lectures, panel discussions by different universities like University of Mumbai, India, International Multidisciplinary Conference, College for Women, Parade Ground, Jammu, India, International Faculty Development Program, International Digital Conference 2021 on Curriculum 4.0, Jagdish Seth School of Management and University of Management and Technology, Lahore, Al-Hamad Conference on Education, Islamic University, Islamabad, Pakistan, 11th Global Virtual Conference on Multidisciplinary Trends in Academic Research, Lead Philippines, Canada, the Mega Virtual International Conference 2021 on Multidisciplinary Hybrid Learning in Achieving Sustainable Development Goals in Indonesia, etc. It is our pleasure to have such an eminent personality with us. We welcome you once again, Dr. Irkol Behram, and I request you to please speak some few words. So, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Professor Modi, and all dear members of very, very respected organization. I am so happy to be here with very valuable speakers, chairpersons, and all participants in this event today. Today, I would like to share my ideas with a presentation, Women Perspectives on Tourism. Also, during these times, we are very commonly focusing on women issues in different parts of area. So I would like to focusing and stressing on this topic time to time. This is my short bio. And first, we can maybe start with the definition of tourism. Tourism separated four different main parts, and this is very related, mostly related with our daily life also. Firstly, we can start with food and service management, tour and travel management, accommodation and hospitality management, recreation and events, and all of management employ two women workers also. Women compose of three main components, people, process, and services. People maybe sometimes can be tourist, or maybe consumer, or maybe productive, and process comes from the people doing or not doing something. And in tourism industry, we are very commonly faced to gender issues, because most of the workers in tourism industry are women, since tourism jobs mostly related with households and women work, women abilities. Girls and boys see gender inequality in their homes and community every day, and in a worldwide, nearly 1 in 4 girls between ages employed in education, and also and in the very beginning time, gender disparities start out to small. Hundreds of million girls worldwide are still subject to child marriage, and according to the World Tourism Organization, tourism presents some opportunities and challenges for women, and according to the international labor organizations, many percentage of tourism workers in different countries, as you see on the screen: Spain, Costa Rica, Mexico, Thailand, Peru, Lithuania, is women. Tourism is shaped by female work, from we understand that, and we have 5 main characteristic dimensions of women. Firstly, motivation, passion, vision, confidence, decision making, and etc. Women in tourism industry is very high grades, because as I see before, we have different job and we have different roles in tourism industry, is very sweet to women abilities, because women are sisters, are wives, and are girls, and we give some roles as the community perceptions. Women empowerment, according to the World Tourism Organization, in multiple ways, particularly through the provision of jobs and through income generating opportunities in small and large scale tourism enterprises. And also, women will only happen when the structural inequalities in society are laid bare and overcome. Tourism has a pivotal role to play in achieving the objectives related to women, and tourism can contribute to gender inequality with offering important employment possibilities, increasing women participation in community life and decision making, increasing women economic empowerment and access to resources. And also, all of challenges and opportunities is possible to see in tourism research. It is important for three reasons. First of all, the process of involving women and men in tourism is shaped by gender ideology in society. And the second, gender relations contribute to dynamic of fluidity of gender identity in tourism. And the last one, gender perspective is a tool for understanding the relationship between men and women. Gender in tourism has constantly been a crucial frontier matter in sociological research in tourism. In general, tourism studies have been discussed and popularized from a gender perspective on a gender equality from 1990s, which is considered a turning point in gender and tourism literature. By 20s, this line of research field has been developed through gender employee, gender and sex tourism, and gender and sustainability. Various studies show that the role of woman is not only as a wife and mother, namely natural and biological function appearing as a woman, as a household managers, naming carrying out routine and boring household tasks. And several research by several experts state that the role of women in tourism dominate the informal role. These women jobs are classified as low-skilled jobs and have lower salaries than men's jobs. The involvement of women in tourism is started to increase report evidence that women participation in the ownership and management of tourism activities has increased dramatically in many countries, especially developed countries such as European Union. According to some studies, we have some positive and negative part of women in the tourism sector. In some countries, there is a chance to be a more job with women, and the existence opportunity to interact with other nations, especially women from other countries, so that they can increase their knowledge about the role of women in various contexts. The role of women in tourism aims to increase family income. They play a role in making family decisions to do jobs that are following the role of women, while in community, women do have a role to make decisions. However, there are still gaps in decision of labor based on gender. And this is not that women work, although it goes beyond household work, it is still invisible to society. Therefore, although some women work in the fields, in planting, in animal husbandry, in tourism, in harvesting, the female workforce as a whole has not been recognized by the community. The contribution of women in economic development is quite large. 1 in 4 industrial employees and 4 out of 10 workers, agriculture and services are women. Women enjoy less than men as it is contribution to national production. The average hourly wage is lower than that men. Legal protection for them is lacking. The role of women is limited to low-paid or unpaid work. Access to production sources is very small. The role of women in tourism includes access, participation, control, and benefits. The literature review of articles relevant to the role of women in tourism shows that women occupy an informal role in tourism. Women have job position with low wage. Women also have limitations in carrying out their roles due to several obstacles. The role of women in tourism includes access, participation, control, and benefits. The role of women is more prominent in the field of decision-making in the family, but these roles does not occur in group decision-making. Finally, I would like to thank all women who participate in tourism industry directly and indirectly. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Elkol from Turkey. Such a wonderful topic you have chosen, ma'am. Women in tourism. That is a very, very nice topic. And actually, women are coming up in all the fields, and tourism is also the field where women are needed because of their hospitable and modest behavior. So, thank you so much for throwing light on such a beautiful topic. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Professor Gul. Thank you
so
for
much.
joining us. Yeah,
Dear
thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful speech. Thank you. Once again, I invite Dr. Aarti Chopra, ma'am, to invite and welcome our eminent speaker, Professor Anil Kumar. Dr. Aarti, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Professor Anil Kumar, sir, we welcome you. Before, sir, I wish to say some words about sir's professional applause. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Yes, thank you, sir. Professor Anil Kumar is a professor at Sri Ram College of Commerce, University of Delhi. He's an alumnus of SRCC and Harvard Business School. He did his post-graduation in commerce from Delhi School of Economics, Delhi University. He has been awarded PhD degree by the University of Delhi for his thesis on corporate governance. Professor Anil Kumar has contributed a number of research articles in national and international journals. He has over 30 years of experience of teaching, research, training, and consultancy. He has founded Vittashala, launched by then Union Finance Minister late Shri Arun Jaitley ji to spread the financial education across nook and corner of the country. He has also launched the Center for Corporate Governance to promote the research and training in corporate governance. Sir, we welcome you. We are really thankful to you for having accepted our invitation as a keynote speaker, Professor Anil Kumar, sir.
Thanks, Aarti.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor Rajiv Jain is also here. Really fortunate that he's there in the session. Session chairperson, my good friend, Professor Sanjay Bhyani ji, co-chairperson, co-speakers, delegates, paper presenters, Professor S.S. Modi. He is, I would say that he is hosting the flag of Inspira and academic standards very high, not only in his city of Jaipur, but I think throughout the country. That's an immense contribution which he is making to the world of academics. And at the outset, I would like to thank the organizing team of the conference led by Dr. R.K. Modi ji, who has been very busy organizing conference, I think, every other month. And I don't know that from where he gets all the energy to do this.
Sir, your blessings, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm really thankful for giving this opportunity to me to share my thoughts on the challenges which are emerging in this decade and which virtually every business enterprise, whether small, medium, or large, whether it's a company, whether it's a cooperative sector, everyone is facing. And these challenges have come from what is called as Industry 4.0. Once again, the theory of Darwin, that is of survival of fittest, is at work. So, what is happening? In the late 20th and in the beginning of 21st century, the advent of computers, Internet of Things, digitization, artificial, and other technological and business innovations, these have brought a new business dynamics, and these are steering the fourth industrial revolution. Now, this revolution is disrupting the businesses. The rise of digital technology is forcing companies not only to consider their existing business model, but the business processes. And they are in a fix how to organize themselves and how to structure the working of the firms. This new business ecosystem, which is emerging, which requires that all businesses should go digital, that companies need to become innovation machines, that every company needs to become a tech company, a media company. If they do not, what will happen? The younger and more agile competitors who are better attuned to the realities of the new digital world, this will replace them. Established firms must adapt to the new digital environment, or they will die. The law of Darwin would apply. Now, the traditional companies or the traditional ways of doing the business, the focus of the traditional corporation or traditional company was on issues like accountability, on management processes, management practices, internal control, monitoring processes, information disclosure about the financial position of the company, responsibility towards the shareholders and other creditors. Now, this approach was basically focused on creating value for the shareholders. In the corporate finance course also, I think till now, we have been telling our students that the objective is to maximize value of the shareholders. And this has been the thinking. But now, this new developments, the changes, the innovations, the advent of artificial intelligence, these are forcing the companies, and these are forcing more and more the companies to engage in the stakeholders engagement, decision making, and to communicate with the stakeholders. The new technologies like artificial intelligence, like blockchain, and new social media, these are the drivers of the change. We no more speak of traditional way of marketing. We now speak of digital marketing, and even we have gone beyond digital marketing. These are the changes which are driving and which are making constant innovations in the business processes. That means the board of the companies should change itself, and the companies, the board of directors in particular, should have more and more interactions and engagement with the stakeholders, not only being focused on monitoring and compliance functions. I'm on the board of LIC of India. Most of the time of the board is not on the compliance functions, but most of the time is spent on how far we have adopted artificial intelligence in the processes and how far we have done the digitization. This is a very important thing. Even before the global pandemic, businesses struggled with the extraordinary challenges of technological change. The rapidly evolving consumer taste. Consumer taste is also changing. And the whole economic order is taking a new shape after this ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. So many global supply disruptions are there. Many economies are being affected. They're realigning their, the businesses, and macro factors are impacting the whole ways all over the countries. The inflation, global inflation is, something that is affecting all the economies. Only yesterday, the Reserve Bank of India also once again raised the bank rate. This is the new developments, that the businesses are being disrupted. So how to cope with the unstable environment? How to grow amidst the uncertainties? Let me share with you that many businesses, many organizations, they are not equipped to meet the challenges of today's digital world. We need to design regulations. We need to incentivize the firms to establish the organization structures and practices that will allow them to succeed. That means a new way of doing the business, focusing on supporting a firm's capacity to innovate, and at the same time to promote compliance and risk management. This needs to be developed. The stakeholder theory, which was propounded by Edward Freeman, it was not well accepted 2-3 decades ago. But the pandemic has proved that all the stakeholders, be it the employees, be it the consumers, be it the suppliers, everyone suddenly have become very important. Because of disruptions in the supply, suppliers have become important. The consumer's taste, the consumer's preferences have also undergone a change. Almost all the companies are conscious about the health status of their employees, their families. During pandemic, we have seen that how liberal grants, liberal medical expenses were borne by the companies, liberal leaves were given by the companies, and every company was too much concerned about the health status of the employees, whether the proper protocol are being followed or not. Even before pandemic in 2019, there was one roundtable conference which held in the US. That conference was of the CEO of about 191 corporations from all over the world. And for the first time, the CEOs, the conference, issued a statement saying that the shareholder theory is no more relevant. It is the stakeholders theory. And it identified the 5 key stakeholders which every business has to take care of it. This is one aspect, that how to engage with the stakeholders. This has become very, very important. That means the 5 stakeholders which have been identified, every business has to take into account how they are affected by the business decisions and by the business processes. This is one aspect. Second aspect is reputation management. It is the age of social media. A small post on the internet, a small post on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on the YouTube can destroy the reputation of the companies. I remember in December 2019, one small video was uploaded on the YouTube. That video was showing MG Hector car being pulled by a donkey. You know how many views were there in just 3 hours time? More than 10 lakh views were there. And within a day or 2 days, the MG Hector company was forced to contact the customer, asking the customer, you can return the car, we will give you a fresh car, or we will return you the whole money. So the reputation management is very important. So how to manage the reputation? Different tools are available for it. Artificial intelligence can be used to manage the reputation, that anywhere in the social media, be YouTube or Facebook or whatever, any news which may harm the reputation of the company is appearing or not. And I think that this is for everyone to learn a lesson. Everyone is too conscious that what is being written about us in the social media. So also the company cannot be isolated one, forgetting about what is being reported. So reputation management, in fact, is a part of the risk assessment. Every company now in today's scenario must assess that what is the risk if some bad news or some, the affected, or, some, I should say that some kind of a, dirty kind of a news is shown, or poor, showing the image of the company poorly. The companies have to take care of this aspect. Third thing which I would like to discuss is that we are now living in the digital world. That now it is the age of Industry 4.0. The use of artificial intelligence and logarithm, as all the speakers have said so far, is altering the game of competition in such a changed environment where digitization is moving our economy. We have been moving from financial capitalism to data capitalism. Now, data is something which has become very, very important. If you have access to the data, you have the data bank, you can organize your marketing campaigns, you can organize your products and processes, you can find out what are the preferences of the customer. This has become very important. And in data capitalism, artificial intelligence is playing very, very important role. It is something which no one can avoid it. Every one of us communicate through social media, which leaves digital traces also that everyone is aware of. That provides a new kind of a oil, new kind of a data, which is used by the organization. Now, here comes the issues of ethics also. That what are the ethics? Should those information be used, whatever information that you get to know while interacting with different stakeholders? So that requires some law wherein the digital privacy of the individuals may be protected. At the same time, because of digitization, the cyber crime is on the rise. That is another aspect which everyone should be conscious of. In India, if we speak about it, about 5% increase in the cyber crime is reported in the last 1 year. That's a big threat. Fake news on social media. Or sometimes we have, the incidence of cyber attacks. We have something like, that there is a ransomware, then, these kind of things are happening. So businesses have to be conscious how to protect itself from the cyber crimes, from these kind of threats. So cyber security has become very important. Why it has become more important is now many companies have permitted their employees to work from home. There are some companies which are permitting their employees to work 100% from home. There are some which are permitting 50% work from home. So in that case, there is always a risk of breach of confidentiality. So this aspect has become very important in today's business. And when we talk about the usage of technology, that, this challenge is something which everyone has to cope with. I would say that every business organization which is of some good size must have a committee to look into this, and that how the cyber threats are being looked into. So these are some of the important aspects which I think that we should take care of. Otherwise, what will happen is, as I said in the beginning, that survival of the fittest. If you do not cope with what are the developments which are taking place in the field of digitization, artificial intelligence, or other such innovations which are taking place at a very faster pace, we will die. That will be natural death. Our competitors will take over it, and we will be nowhere. Thank you very much to Dr. R.K. Modi for giving this opportunity to me to share some of my thoughts on this important international conference. Thank you, everyone. Thanks the chairperson of the conference, Professor Sanjay Bhayani ji.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Anil Kumar from SRCC Delhi. Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening the participants on such an important aspect about artificial intelligence. That's absolutely right that so many security issues have been developed after this work from home. So very you have thrown light on this concept and such for SRCC Delhi.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Today, very there is a network problem from Aarti ma'am side, very heavy network problem. So thank you so much.
Sir, I will. Yes.
Thank you
Sir,
so much,
I will
Professor
leave
Anil
my
Kumar.
home.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor Anil Kumar, for joining us from his busy schedule. Thank you, sir, for always motivating us. So thanks to Professor Anil Kumar. I request Aarti ma'am, Aarti Chopra, to please invite and welcome our today's another eminent keynote speaker, our Vice President, Professor Anil Mehta. Dr. Aarti ma'am.
Yes, sir. Go back to my home after I thank Professor Anil Mehta, sir. So definitely the problem of internet will be solved
No
there
problem, no
because
problem.
I have a good connection at home.
Yeah.
I'm not at home right now. That's why I'm facing this problem. I apologize for that. But sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, but your voice is again breaking. So no problem. You can.
I think Raviji, I can start without any formal introduction.
No, sir. No, sir. I would like to welcome. I would like to welcome Professor Mehta, sir. Before Professor Mehta, sir, will speak, I would like to say some words about Professor Mehta, sir. Professor Mehta, sir, is presently
Yes, sir. I have
as a Professor of Management, Department of Legal Studies, Banastali Vidyapith, Banastali. He is also Honorable Dean of Rajasthan IRD Skill University. He has been a Professor, School of Business and Commerce, Manipal University, Jaipur, Professor and Head, Department of Business Administration, University of Rajasthan, Director, University 5-year Law College, and Director, Center for Entrepreneurship Development, University of Rajasthan. Professor Mehta has more than 40 years of teaching experience of MPhil, postgraduate and graduate classes. He has also worked as Vice Principal, University Maharani's College, Jaipur. His area of specialization are organizational behavior, human resource development, and marketing management. He has published more than 40 articles and research papers in leading journals and participated more than 70 national and international conferences in various capacities. 35 students have already been awarded PhD under his supervision. Professor Mehta has authored 11 books on various subjects, including marketing management, organizational behavior, business organization, business ethics and ethos, training and development, human resource development, compensation management, personality development, and soft skill, etc. He has edited 2 books on productivity, performance, and work culture and training for change. Professor Mehta is a well-established trainer of the state and has been conducting training programs for a large number of corporate, government, and academic institutions in the field of soft skill, management, and HRD in Rajasthan and other states. So, sir, without this introduction, how can we
Thank you. No.
welcome you,
Thank
sir?
you.
Welcome you on behalf of Inspira, Kaveri College, and CIMP, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ravikant Modi, for
Thank you, sir.
giving my introduction so extensively. Honorable Professor Rajiv Jain, sir, my old friend and currently Vice Chancellor of University of Rajasthan. Respected Sanjay Dhyani, sir, chairperson of this session, Professor Manvinder Singh Pava, Dr. Anakol Bairam, Dr. Anil Kumar, Professor S.S. Modi, Dr. Aarti. I'm really happy that this time Professor Modi has decided to organize this particular conference with a special reference to artificial intelligence. Professor Pava has very rightly touched few aspects of AI in the context of finance. Professor Anil Kumar has also touched upon AI, particularly in case of data management, ethics, reputation, social media, and the implication of AI. It's a very contemporary subject. What is the implication? What are the advantages of AI? What are the challenges of AI? In fact, today, there is hardly any stream where you may not find the impact of artificial intelligence. So I thought it appropriate to talk to these participants about what is the role of AI in human resource management. As we all know that human resource management is one of the very essential part of any company, as it is directly affiliated with the lives of the employees working under the company. The employees need to have a well-communicated and healthy work environment for them to be efficient and productive. The role of HR is to make sure that every employee working in the organization is feeling safe and getting the required help, and provide them space for creativity, intelligence, empathy, and offer excellent work conditions. AI, which is one of the most advanced and growing technologies today, has helped a lot improving HR functioning. It automates and completes the majority of low-value HR tasks so that more attention may be focused on the strategic scope of work. AI has the potential to revolutionize employee experience in a variety of ways, from recruiting to talent management, by processing massive amount of data quickly and accurately. AI uses, as Professor Pava has also mentioned, pre-programmed algorithms to make real-time decisions as well as coherent computing approaches. AI will have an impact on the human resource department very significantly. Companies will experience an upgraded and evolved condition for their applicants and workers as a result of human resource combined with the intelligence of technology. Not only that, AI is also contributing in the promotion of the value of producing better and faster outcomes. The Department of Human Resources play a tedious task in the recruitment and training of employees. To lessen the manual burden of the people working in the human resources, AI offers a lot of applications. Let us talk about these applications one by one in the context of AI. The first and the very important area is talent acquisition and recruitment. Talent acquisition, as we know, is a very important task of HR department, as bringing in talented individuals under the group will lead to the potential growth of the company. The most prominent use of AI in HR may be found in talent acquisition, right from screening applicants to maintaining database, arranging interviews, addressing and resolving contestant queries. AI reduces the time and effort required to complete these and other boring activities. It significantly reduces the hiring process and time allowing the HR team to focus on more essential tasks like sourcing, personnel management, recruitment, marketing, and other productive activities. The AI-assisted recruitment will aid in the selection of a candidate that meets the majority of the company's standards. As a result, the screening procedure is simple, quick, and deserving. The candidates with higher potentials are traced and communicated via chat box. These automatic chat box handle the newly recruited employees and assign them jobs and positions as per their job profile. It will choose the finest and most deserving individuals who exactly matches the job descriptions. As a result, the best candidate will be booked for employment interview. The second important stream of HR where AI has a great influence is orientation of newly recruited employees. On the very first day after recruitment of eligible candidates, AI-based consolidated system will teach newly recruited employees to about the corporate knowledge and rules. New workers will get all necessary information such as job profile, data, business regulations, task assignment, team member information, etc. via mobile application or structured information on the laptop. Onboarding is the term for this procedure. Onboarding is a critical step for improving the HR teams, especially to remember and efficiently. Candidates that go through a well-organized and informative onboarding process are more likely to stay with the firm for a fairly longer period. There are a lot of questions that might be asked by the new recruits, and the AI for HR answer all of them so that the employees do not have to do them manually. AI in HR allows procedures to be customized to need workers and their associated rules to be separated. AI also keeps track of all the important conduct details of the company and other important tasks like verification of legal documents, etc. The third important stream of HR where AI can play an important role is training and development. Employees will be able to study and teach themselves about appropriate roles and need using AI development services. It will also assist them in staying current by providing information on current technologies and software advancement in the industry. By evaluating the papers and exams, the AI will automatically comprehend and assign appropriate training to the employees. Relevant skill set information will be provided based on their job description for improved growth. AI in HR technology may evaluate data and alert the HR team to the employees' training needs. The clever technique. This clever technique will enhance employees' productivity and brains as well as teach them more quickly and effectively. They can educate particular programs and teaching skills so that employees can self-learn and execute according to the demands of the company. The fourth important stream is enhancement of employees' experience. Employees anticipate a helpful and constructive experience when they join customized engagements because of the high degree of automation and a big focus on customer experience surrounding the environment. Employee experience are being shaped by consumer technology these days, and they are searching for the alternatives for how they want to be engaged and supported. AI may effectively integrate across the employee's life cycle and recruiting and onboarding through HR services delivery and career pathing, resulting in a personalized employee experience. Human resource department could now evaluate employee engagement and job satisfaction more precisely than even before with tailorized feedback questionnaires and employees recognition programs. This is especially useful given how vital it is to understand employees' general requirement, but there are also numerous significant organizational benefits to having this knowledge. AI is also important for the leadership development. Since AI will assist and develop trainees, it will also improve the working techniques of trainees as well as trainers and project leaders in a firm. The AI will evaluate the structure of the leader's characteristics by asking questions of the members of their separate teams and will give them the talent they lack or the traits they need to adopt. Secondly, by looking at the dashboard, leaders may analyze themselves and enhance their skill sets following the demands of the workplace. But there are certain threats also when we apply AI, particularly in the field of HR. So a word of caution here that like any other technology, AI also need to be handled with caution while deploying it. Some of the factors that must be kept into consideration while deploying artificial intelligence in human resource management. Number one, for successful AI outcomes, real-time and reliable data is very crucial. So it is very important to obtain the correct data first and then make sure that the output driven goals is clear. Secondly, the AI ecosystem is unlike any other IT environment. Implementation necessitates certain talents and techniques. The HR team has to make sure to be particular when it comes to gathering the proper data. In fact, the human resources working in the organization should be well trained and very well aware about AI applications. Understanding and knowing the insight to be driven is critical. As a result, there should be clarity and instructions on how to recognize the proper pattern to study and act on. Based on the algorithms and logics supplied into the system, AI may produce accurate and impartial results. The company has to ensure the accuracy of the data and remember that AI will only do what the user wants to do it. It cannot take the decisions by itself. That is important. Now, let us talk some challenges of AI in the field of human resource management. So while it is evident that AI will continue to have a beneficial impact on the field of human resource management, in the coming years, HR practitioners should be aware of the potential problems as well. The first one is that is really a matter of worry also that HR executives are around making it easier and safe to utilize. In fact, security and privacy concerns are the most prevalent reason why individuals are hesitant to use AI at work. So as mentioned by the previous speaker also, that we should take utmost care about the security aspect also, because there might be possibility of leakage of the important data. Secondly, that is normally it is said that HR professional must be very cautious that AI cannot substitute the human aspect and particularly the one-to-one, man-to-man interaction. Secondly, employees expect their employers to protect their personal data and obtain their consent before utilizing technology to acquire information about them. Organizations, on the other hand, want to feel safe from data breaches. Therefore, For HR professional, it is very much essential to develop that kind of trust and faith. Then another important challenge that is being faced by AI is that AI needs constant evaluations and upgrades, making it a time-consuming maintenance procedure because of the more of the data availability customized, restriction for the possibility of technology integration with HR operation with full bandwidth. So to conclude, we can say that employees' productivity is boosted by AI-based HR solutions. It can analyze, anticipate, diagnose, and become a more capable resource, all while concentrating on the requirement and outcomes of employees. Organizations should adopt AI with utmost care and caution, AI solution that meet their business needs and are compatible with the company's culture and create the necessary digital maps. Employees will be influenced by AI in a variety of ways in the future, and they will be able to claim a quick and accurate customer experience. As a result, it is critical to concentrate on employees' requirements and be aware of the potential repercussion. There are issues including privacy, a personnel shortage, upkeep, integration capabilities, and a lack of proven applications. However, using precaution while installing AI services will prevent needless problems. Finding trustworthy learning data sets, utilizing the current implementation strategy, seeking clarity, reducing bias, and considering accidental effects are all important aspects of AI system management which should be taken into consideration. So there are a lot of benefits of using AI in the context of HR. However, there are certain threats, certain challenges which should also be taken into consideration. So I'm sure that some of the aspects which I have just touched, they might be perhaps further deliberated in by the paper presenters also. Once again, thank you very much, Dr. Ravikant Modi, Professor S.S. Modi, for inviting me, for sharing my views. Thank you. Over to Dr. Ravi Modi.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I'm using my mobile just to thank you because I missed to introduce you because of technical issues here.
But now the voice is perfect, ma'am.
But I'm using mobile. So I really wish to thank Professor Anil Mehta, sir, Professor Banasthali University and Vice President Inspira Research Association for choosing such a wonderful topic, such a contemporary topic, that is the use of AI in HR, because that is actually happening very rapidly these days. And about sir, what should I say? Sir is a competent teacher, an efficient trainer, and an amazing human being. सर आपके लिए कुछ लिखा था जो कि आपके वेलकम के लिए नहीं कह पाई, अब कहना चाहती हूँ। कण कण में बसते हैं आप, सबके मन में विरचते हैं आप, जीवन में अज्ञान के अंधेरे को अपने ज्ञान की रोशनी से मिटाते हैं आप, सिर्फ किताबी ज्ञान ही नहीं, जीवन के अनुभव से हमें सिखाते हैं आप। Thank you so much for being there with us, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time and motivation and guidance forever for us. Thank you so much, Professor Anil Mehta, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Aarti, for such wonderful words for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Mehta, sir, once again for your wonderful keynote speech, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aarti, ma'am. So it's time for paper presenters. So with the permission of chairperson and additional chairperson, Professor Manvinder Singh Pawar, sir, can we start the presentation? Before presentation, sir, if you want to speak to presenters, sir. Professor Pawar, sir.
So very good evening, everyone, and all the best for your presentation. And would like to say something because as Professor Anil Mehta rightly pointed out, the use of AI particularly, because the conference is on AI, but we can see that there are a lot of presentations which are not AI based. It's okay because it's an open forum. We can have those presentations, but try to just think about that even if one aspect of the presentation can be linked to some aspect of the AI, it would be great. It would make this, you can say, conference more successful rather, So that is one request, and because please adhere to the timings, and we will be for sure, because as Raviji has told me to just give some inputs and motivate the speakers, I would be definitely doing it, sir. And I would like to thank again Raviji and respected Modi sir for giving me this opportunity. So let's start, sir, because let's give more time to the presenters to
Thank you,
just
sir.
present.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, sir. I will speak according to the serial numbers, and
Yeah.
please, the presenters, you can mention your serial number or name in the chat box also, so that I can recognize you, and I will invite you for the presentation. So serial number 1, Sakshi Vashisht, Assistant Professor, Vivekanand Global University. Sakshi Vashisht, please unmute. Yes, Sakshi.
Is I'm audible, sir?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Please continue.
Okay. Good evening, all. Thanks to give a platform to present my research paper on. Sir, can I share my screen?
Yes, yes, you
Yeah,
can.
please carry on.
Okay. I, Sakshi Vasis, Assistant Professor at Vivekananda Global University, Jaipur. Today I am going to present my research paper on gender equality and sensitization among university students in relation to their study and disciplinary values. Now, I would like to introduce my topic in detail. Recognizing the man and woman have an equal right in the society and have an equal role in the society to create a peaceful home in the only way to advance the society or create the country. These attitudes are typical for our traditional family, in which the families are always think that women are expected to mark as sacrifices on behalf of their families. Additionally, educational institutions have emerged as a discretionary practices area, like on salary, on designation basis, and many more. We need to rethink our thinking in order to be aware of the new issues that are affecting women and the status that they want to have in society. When a case of molestation against a woman or an incident that is related to her occurs, for instance, we initially say that for the incident, her dressing sense, her late night outgoings, or out of the house or other baseless logic, we are already given in the society that only the woman or the girl is also only responsible for these type of incidents, while male counterparts are not subject any restrictions like dressing, like for dressings, night out, going late from the house. Girls are prohibited from using mobiles phones and from wearing jeans and extra, etc. For example, when any incident occurs against women and related to women, we give our orthodox logics behind the incident. Why do we permit such thoughts and actions to develop if we are educated and satisfied with the contemporary perspective of the society? Why we always blaming women for any incident? The current researcher has taken these issues, which are always debatable in the society. As usual, we saw in everywhere in the society that male and female, the topics related to women and men are always debatable. In order to know the comprehend how much the thoughts and views of gender stereotypes, masculinity, and partiality have dominated and affected our views, thoughts, and behavior, as well as how much we have overcome this. Now, it is important to understand held that educated individuals can challenge traditionally gender norms. Research has been conducted on the issues, background variables related to women's education and gender issues, primarily using foreign samples. Very little research has been conducted on gender sensitivity in relation to their women study. Okay, discipline, values, and family background in the Indian context. As a result, gender sensitization is the process of changing one's behavior by making people more aware of such issues related to existed in the gender inequality in the society. In order to measure gender sensitivity, researchers have taken those issues that always emerge as a difference in the societies. Now, I would like to present the objective of this study. The objective of the research study is based on questionnaires. What percentage of college students are aware gender issues? कितने परसेंट ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स है जो कि जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन और जेंडर इनइक्वलिटी के बारे में जानते हैं? What does gender sensitivity related to students' academic discipline? Gender sensitivity या gender inequality academic disciplines को किस तरह से इफेक्ट करती है या क्या रोल प्ले करती है, ये भी. How does gender sensitivity relate to student values? And how does gender sensitivity relate to students' families? Now, there are some gender sensitivity and operational definitions and of values and then gender sensitivity. Study discipline, a field of knowledge or wisdom connected to profession or academic field, is called a study discipline. Causes of gender discrimination in society. There are numerous causes of gender discrimination in the society. When a girl birth, the discrimination is started from that time also. Gender discrimination in society can be attributed to a variety of factors, including educational disadvantage, caste, religious belief, culture, custom, races, low income, high income, unemployment, societies, and families conservatism. The inferior status of women, negative media portrayals, growing criminalization, society, traditional roles, and lack of awareness among the women about their rights. The media contribution increasing violence, a low rate of punishment for those found guilty, increasing violence against women, and a lack of gender sensitization in the society, and many more. Efforts for minimizing gender discrimination and promoting gender sensitivity at global level. Feminist movements for women's rights were the sources of numerous efforts to promote gender equality and reduce gender discrimination. Defining and advancing women's politically, economically, personally, and social rights in a dignified manner is a goal of feminist political, ideological, and social movements. Since 1975, a global effort to understand the discrimination and restore women's status through equality, development, and peace has been supported by the United Nations. Now, efforts for minimizing gender sensitization in India and promote gender sensitization. In order to advance equality between man and woman on a constitutional, national, and local level, the Indian government has taken a number of steps and continuously work on this status of the society. Constitutional provisions for the women. I would like to give some constitutional provisions for the women in our constitution. Equality before law. We all have a equality before law under Article 14, that we know the principles of natural justice and prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, Article 15(1). Special provision may be made by the state in favor of women and children, which is mentioned in Article 15, Clause 3. Equality of opportunity for all citizens relating to the employment, which is there is an equal opportunity for male and female in the society for the employment, which is mentioned in the Article 16. State policy to be directed securing man and woman equally the right on an adequate means of livelihood, Article 39, Clause A. Equal pay for equal work for both men and women, which is highly noticeable that this is not working at all in under Article 39. Now I would like to give some conclusion and suggestions on my research topic. Gender equality has a political objective in the current scenario. As a gender issue dominate global definition, as a result, crime and violence against women are gradually decreasing, and people are now more aware of gender issues. Realizing the seriousness of the problem and observing the lacuna of study as a gender sensitization among the university students in relation to their study discipline, values, and family background, the parents' study was undertaken. Thank you so much for giving the platform to present my research paper in the conference.
Yes, Sakshi ji, congratulations for
Thank you
the
so
excellent
much.
presentation. Some inputs are there, man. Please take these things positively. First of all, if you just try to understand the objectives of the research, whatsoever you are doing, must match with the suggestions and the methodology also in between. So this paper is looking like more as a article rather than as a research paper. So I would like to just give you some inputs. That first most important thing is that whenever you are saying something regarding any gender sensitization or anything related to some crimes happening means against women also, please quote a relevant data for that. Okay, so that data is actually missing. So if you will go for some intensive research, definitely you will find more data, and which will make your paper more powerful and more strong. Because whenever we are writing a research paper, what we are doing is we are actually substantiating it with the evidences. Okay, evidences are not only in law, in the research also we have to put some evidences. We have to bind our paper according to the evidences, and then we have to proceed further with the things. Now there are hypotheses which have to be created, right? You have to think of the hypothesis, and then you have to go for the hypothesis testing in order to make this is there really a significant difference between the gender. Now gender nowadays, if we see, it is not only male and female, it has gone beyond that too. So that particular aspect regarding the gender sensitization should also be a part of the paper, I would like to say, right? So Sakshi ji, please
Sure.
take this and
There
improve.
all the remarks I would like to mention in my research paper. I have to work on my research paper till it is not completed. Whatever suggestions or you have to give, I will put in my research paper.
Yeah, even if you want some more, you can take my number from Ravi ji.
Yeah, sure.
I can
sir.
give you something
Sure.
more, because I remember at the time when I was invited to speak on this women empowerment in MIT University about 4 years back. And actually, I end up speaking about women overpowerment at that time. So those aspects are also there. There are certain laws which have made the women overpowered. Overpowered means the women have also taken the undue advantage of the laws being given in favor of her. Those are also the aspects
Yes, sir,
which
of
have
course.
yeah. So see the things from the bigger gamut point of view, right? So that's a request to you. Otherwise,
sir. It's
and
just a
one more input,
presentation about the
write
gender
less in the write less in the
all
slide.
the things are I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Raviji, we can
Yes,
have
sir.
a next part.
Thank you, sir. Next, serial number 2, Pooja Shivraj, student from Karnataka. Please unmute, Pooja ji.
Yeah.
These are 3 students, Pooja, Sushma, and Shrutika. Please unmute. Please unmute. Please unmute. Yes, now you can speak.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you so much for giving this such an opportunity to represent ourselves in this platform. We are from Humnawat, PG Department of Commerce, Government First Grade Degree College, Humnawat, Bidar District, Karnataka State, and our college were affiliated from Gulbarga University. The presentation were divided into 3 parts, which are Sushma Baburao were covering meaning, objectives, and methodology of the electoral bonds. Shrutika were covering result analysis and findings. Pooja Shivraj were covering limitations and conclusion. Now I would like to request my dear friend to continue with meaning and objectives.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Sushma Baburao. I am studying MCom 4th semester in Government First Grade College, Humnawat. Now I am conducting research paper on electoral bond. In the content part, introduction, objective, methodology, result and analysis, findings, limitations, and conclusion. My covering parts are introduction, meaning, and objectives. First one is introduction. The Government of India announced a new scheme of electoral bond in 2017 on 29 January 2018. The Government of India notified the electoral bond scheme 2018 by Gazette notification. Gazette notification section 29 subsection E dated on 2nd January 2018. Under this scheme, bonds post contribution to political parties can be issued by the State of India and the bought by any donor with a no pure customer KYC compliant account. Electoral bond is a financial instrument for making donation to political parties. The bonds are issued in multiples of ₹1,000, ₹10,000, ₹1 lakh, ₹10 lakh, and ₹1 crore without any maximum limit. State Bank of India is authorized to issue and encash these bonds, which are valid for 15 days for the date of issuance. The bonds are redeemable in the designated account of a registered political party. Then second one is meaning of electoral bond. Electoral bond is a financial instrument for making a donation to political parties. These are issued by scheduled commercial banks upon authorization from the central government to intending donors, but only against check and digital payment. It cannot be purchased by paying cash. For example, a person, which means any Indian citizen, give amount to the SBI Bank. The SBI Bank issue electoral bonds. The donors buys an electoral bonds using a check or digital payment. The donors give bonds to the political party. The party deposit the bond in an account, the detail of the which are with the Election Commission. Election Commission means Bank B. The Election Commission Bank B received bond are written in as a political party. The Election Commission Bank received bond are written as a money to political party. This is the one of best example of electoral bond. The next one is objective of this study. To measure the performance bonds during the study period, to offer suggestion in the light of findings. The next one is methodology of study. To measure the performance of electoral bonds, following methodology has been adopted. The present study is purely based upon secondary information provided by Election Commission of India during the study period. The study considered data from 2018 to 2022. Data from the present study was collected from annual report of Election Commission of India website. Accordingly, findings were drawn in the order to derive the conclusion for the generally readers. And thank you so much, sir. Next part, result and analysis will be presented by Shrutika. Dear Shrutika.
Myself Shrutika Suresh Nagre, and I am covering the result and analysis part of this electoral bonds. So here the data will be recorded in the table form, phase wise detail of electoral bonds, detail between March 2018 to April 2022. We have to analyze it with this graph. So, sir, here we are the 20 phases of this electoral bonds detail. In the first phase, the electoral bonds of sold of rupees 222 crore and 10,000, where the redeemed of electoral bonds are 221 crore and 2,000. In the second phase, it will be decreases. Similarly, in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, as well as seventh stage, it will be decreases. We have to see a eighth and ninth stage. It will be a peak value of the electoral bonds are in the eighth phase, 1,365 crore, 69 lakh, and 12,000 of electoral bonds are sold in the 2000 in eighth phase. Similarly, redeemed of electoral bonds are rupees 1,364 crore, 69 lakhs are redeemed. In the ninth phase, 2,256 crore, 37 lakh and 12,000 are sold of electoral bonds, whereas the redeemed of electoral bonds are 2,251 crore, 32 lakh and 11,000. Similarly, little bit it will be decreases again in the phases of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and we have to see a little bit increase in 19, 1,213 crore, 26 lakh and 1,000, where the redeemed of electoral bonds are 1,212 crore, 86 lakhs are redeemed. In the last phase of 20th, 648 crore, 48 lakh and 70,000 are sold of electoral bonds. 648 crore and 48 lakh 70,000 are redeemed of electoral bonds. We have to see the findings of this electoral bonds. The electoral bond, findings of electoral bonds. A total of 18,299 electoral bonds worth rupees 9,856.7246 crore have been sold in 20 phases between March 2018 to April 2022. 18,148 bonds worth rupees 9,836.0410 crore were redeemed during this period. 36.747% of the total value of electoral bonds were purchased in 2 months alone, March and April 2019, the period of the general election. 11,593 electoral bonds worth rupees 6,393.8215 crore, that is a 65% of total electoral bonds redeemed between March 2018 and April 2022 were encashed in New Delhi. In the financial year 2018-19, BJP had received rupees 1,450.89 crore worth electoral bonds, and INC received rupees 383.26 crore worth electoral bonds. In financial year 2019-20, BJP declared receiving rupees 2,555.0001 crore, while INC received bonds worth rupees 317.861 crore. Three national parties, namely BJP, INC, and AITC, collected 5.42%, that is in figure 74.46 crore, of their total income from donation through electoral bonds for financial year 2021. AITC received donation through electoral bonds worth rupees 42.00 crore. BJP received 22.385 crore, and INC received 10.075 crore. In financial year 2019-20, more than 62% of the total income of 7 national parties come from donation through electoral bonds, in figures 2,993.826 crore. More than 52% of total income of national parties and 53% of the total income of regional parties. Last one, in financial year 2021, it's a kind of pandemic time, 324.36 crore were redeemed by parties. There are 8 national and 31 regional whose audit report are available on the ECI, Election Commission of India website. Only 8 parties, that is 3 national and 5 regional have declared donation through electoral bonds rupees 325.06 crore. Thank you, sir. Next part will be covered by Pooja.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Pooja Shivraj. Here I am covering another part, limitations. Limitations. The present study considered only 4 years of time period. Hence, the results and conclusions are not universally applicable. Only regional and national parties are identified during the study period. No information was extracted from the other regional parties. Due to non-availability of information about corporate donors, the present studies consider only political party information. Hence, the results are subjective in nature. Statistical tests like parametric and non-parametric should also be considered in order to draw further interesting results and views on the electoral bonds. Next, conclusion. Electoral bonds infringe the citizen's fundamental right to know by withholding crucial information regarding electoral funding. Thus, there is a need for effective regulation of political financing, along with bold reforms to break the vicious cycle of corruption and erosion of quality of democratic political. Thank you so much, sir. Such a wonderful opportunity. Any questions or suggestions, sir?
Yeah. Thank you, Pooja ji. And the way you have presented, both of you are in uniform. Till time you are there together. Sushma, Shrutika and Pooja, you have given an excellent presentation. But actually what the thing is, the research paper should be in the form you yourself have written, no statistical analysis you have done, no hypothesis testing. No, it was an overview of, electoral bond, whatsoever you have discussed about. Had there been some comparative analysis, so what should be the outcome has to be discussed, means conclusion you have made. But the thing is that what should I do with this, or what should everyone whosoever is listening, what will be the outcome for that? That has to be properly defined, right? So the objectives you have shown that it is a performance of the electoral. So what performance? So these are the bonds which are also performing like other bonds itself. So is there any significant, you can say, contribution towards the theory regarding your paper that was missing? So I would like to tell you that please improvise it in these lines. And one more thing, we should not read the slide like this. Okay, whenever put some points, bullet points, because you are growing now. You are doing MCOM. I highly appreciate that you have presented your paper in such a big forum. It's an international forum where the people are from abroad also. So you have dared to present over here. I highly appreciate that. But take the inputs and do the improvements in the paper and write it in a better way. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for giving your wonderful suggestion for us.
Yeah. All the best. All the best. Keep it up and keep the spirits high. You are the future of the country. Yes, you are the upcoming professors and teachers. So that's why I see a future in you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pava sir. Serial number 5, Dr. Rekha Saraf, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Uma Pandey College, Bihar. Yeah, please unmute, Dr. Rekha.
Yeah. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Rekha ji, please continue and be precise, because I can see the title is Human and AI. Means,
yes, sir.
I'm fascinated to just, learn about that, what you have actually discussed in this paper. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
First of all, good morning, good evening to all of you, and wishing you happy Navratra. My title is Sir Human and AI, that is Artificial Intelligence. And in introduction, artificial intelligence is the ability of a digital computer or computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligent beings. As we are no longer unknown with the term AI, here I am
Rekha ji, you have some presentation to be shown, or you want to just, read from the screen, whatever?
No, sir, I am presenting my presentation orally, sir.
Okay, fine. Carry on then.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir. As we are no longer unknown with the term AI, that is artificial intelligence, here I am going to present some points for what will be the fate of humanity with the most strong and intelligent robot. AI is now replacing humans in many tougher tasks. It is now used for automation works. Many new robots and mining equipment work on the pre-designed software AI. Most people are not very familiar with the concept of artificial intelligence. Despite its widespread lack of familiarity, AI is a technology that is transforming every walk of life. It is a wide-ranging tool that enables people to rethink how we integrate information, analyze data, and use the resulting insight to improve decision-making. AI generally is thought to refer to machines that respond to stimulation consistent with traditional responses from humans, given the human capacity for contemplation, judgment, and intention. Artificial intelligence algorithms are designed to make decisions, often using real-time data. They are unlike passive machines that are capable only of mechanical or predetermined responses. Using sensors, digital data, or remote inputs, they combine information from a variety of different sources, analyze the material instantly, and act on the insights derived from those data. With massive improvements in storage systems, processing speeds, and analytic techniques, they are capable of tremendous sophistication in analysis and decision making. AI systems have the ability to learn and adapt as they make decisions. AI systems have the ability to learn and adapt as they make decisions. In the transportation area, semi-autonomous vehicles have tools that let drivers and vehicles know about upcoming congestions, highway construction, or other possible traffic impediments. Vehicles can take advantage of the experience of other vehicles on the road without human involvement, and the entire corpus of their achieved experience is immediately and fully transferable to other similarly configured vehicles. Their advanced algorithm sensors and cameras incorporate experience in current operations and use dashboards and visual displays to present information in real time. So human drivers are able to make sense of ongoing traffic and vehicular conditions. And in the case of fully autonomous vehicles, advanced system can completely control the car or truck and make all the navigational decisions. AI is not a futuristic vision, but rather something that is here today and being integrated with and deployed into a variety of sectors. This includes fields such as finance, national security, healthcare, criminal justice, transportation, and smart cities. There are numerous examples where AI already is making an impact on the world and augmenting human capabilities in significant ways. One of the reasons for the growing role of AI is the tremendous opportunity for economic development that it presents. A project undertaken by Price PricewaterhouseCoopers estimated that artificial intelligence technologies could increase global GDP by $15.7 trillion, a full 40% by 2030. That includes advantage of $7 trillion in China, $3.7 trillion in North America, and $1.8 trillion in Northern Europe, $1.2 trillion for Africa, and $0.9 trillion in the rest of Asia outside of China, $0.7 trillion in Southern Europe, and $0.5 trillion in Latin America. China is making rapid strides because it has set a national goal of investing $150 billion in AI and becoming the global leader in this area by 2030. AI is helpful in fraud detection. Sometimes it is difficult to discern fraudulent activities in large organizations, but AI can identify abnormalities, outliers, or deviant cases requiring additional investigations. Now, sir, I would like to conclude. A small conclusion prepared by me is that it is expected that AI will replace humans everywhere and in every sector. However, in my opinion, it won't be that quick and easy. There is a lot of things to be discovered and added in the field of AI. Thank you, sir.
Rekha ji, excellent presentation and excellent thoughts about the AI and the human. Actually, thoda sa, just if you see the title, AI and human, don't you think it's incomplete one? Try to finish it with something, means AI and human, something more than that, means something
Sir,
more.
I have prepared, but due to lack of time, I am not presenting the whole paper. If you want to, I can read. I can read,
okay.
sir.
Okay. I just want to tell you that the title of the paper itself, AI and human, itself needs an improvement, so that it tells more about what you have just now told about, that how the interface is being changed with the use of artificial intelligence, right?
Yes, sir.
Another thing, Rekha ji, I would like to ask you, what is that thing which machines will not be able to capture, which humans have? You are saying that machines will be are going to replace humans, though the pace will be a little bit you can say slow, but what is that which machines will never be able to overcome humans?
Yes, sir. What we can say means what we called it, जो हम लोग उसके अंदर डालते हैं. Yes, sir.
नहीं रेखा जी, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, जो ईश्वर ने हमारे को दिया है ना, वो मशीन्स कभी नहीं ले सकती, वो है हमारे इमोशंस.
जी सर, इमोशंस है, बुद्धि है, जो तो हम
मशीन जो इमोशंस है वो हमसे मशीन्स कभी नहीं ले पाएंगी, और यही एक एज है जो ईश्वर ने हमें दिया है. The God has given us this particular emotion, which machines will never ever will be able to take over from us, and that make us different from person to person. Means a human is distinguished from other human with the help of emotions, and machine will always be at you can say it will never be at par with the man because of this emotion which the God has given us. I hope Father Baiju Thomas will also agree with me what I have just now told. Yes, right.
Yes, sir.
So this is what the thing is, and this is upper edge, or you can say the edge with which we are living. Right. Aarti ji wants to say something about it, I suppose. Yes, Aarti.
Sir, most importantly, I am happy at this stage due to the reason that I have come back home and now my internet is stable, because the whole of opening ceremony, my internet was not stable.
Now you are very stable, man. Very stable.
Now see, now here itself, if you see, the emotion cannot replace machines.
Exactly.
Here the emotions are on the face of RTG. You can see it now, the happiness and the smile.
Sir, you will not believe the kind of anxiety and tension I was going through when I was there, and I was feeling that I should rush back home, and I just drove so fast and I came back home.
Ma'am, this is just because of your sincerity and dedication towards the Inspira Research Association.
Yes,
I highly respect you for that, and that what is required, because when we are taking some responsibility, we must be accountable for that.
Right,
again, this
sir.
accountability is again a portion which again carries a emotion.
Which AI is missing, right, sir. Because
Absolutely.
AI itself cannot carry this accountability. Whenever, like whatever human puts in AI, that only will be the output given by that machine.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, Rekhaji, just looking
Yes, sir.
forward to have something on this emotional, means the emotional setting, how the machines will be able to take it up, or what will be the challenges for the machines, because this is one of the limitations of AI, which machines are not able to make it up, and they will never be able to. So to what extent the human will go in order to inculcate or insert the emotions in the machines? Let's see. Let's let the future come and let the future decide that. Okay, anyways, good presentation, Rekhaji. So
Sir,
Raviji,
I
can we
want
have
to
some
say one thing. May I, sir?
Yeah, please carry on.
Yes, sir. While I was presenting my paper, I see that you are smiling. That makes me nervous, feeling nervous a little bit. What is the reason of that smile?
No, actually, it was I was not smiling just because I was at that time, even I was thinking about that, because you were saying that it has replaced the human being. So that's why I was smiling. That okay,
So,
because that
nowadays we are
emotional part
using
was coming to my
robot
mind.
for many tasks. That is why I have said it may be possible, it may replace, but what you told us, robots have artificial intelligence, have no emotions. That is absolutely true, sir.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a good thing that at least you have taken my smile also in that serious way. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Thank you,
Raviji,
sir,
we
and
can
happy
have-
Navratri to all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And
Please unmute, sir. Yeah, thank you. Rightly said by Professor Manvinder, sir. Dr. Aarti ma'am, sorry, I know you missed your today's function, today's Dandiya function.
No, sir. Nothing is more important than this program. Seriously.
That's why you are the genius. You are genius. That's why I called you genius.
No, sir. This was my
Raviji, one
He's
thing.
very sincere, sir.
Every
shows-
you can say every Dandiya season, one Dandiya Aarti madam has to miss. because we have one conference always in because that honorable SS Modi sir always keep at least one in this particular, because this is an auspicious season. And why not? This is our gratitude towards the Devi.
True.
The Devi of the goddess of the of education, the Saraswati. She's also one. It's a tribute to her. All.
You can enjoy. We will enjoy tomorrow, ma'am. So thank you so much. The next presenter is Father Beju Thomas, serial number 6. Yes, Father. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, all of you. Topic is promotion of education for sustainable development among pre-service teachers in the modern teacher education. Sustainable development is required to ensure that future generation can enjoy healthier life. The core principle of teacher education is that teachers are made, not born, which is opposed to the commonly held notion that teachers are born, not made. Teaching takes knowledge about from what is known as tools of the trade, as it is both science and the art. Teachers believe that education is an effective tool for forming individuals. Education is the cornerstone of any society. The only way to advance social justice, business, science, and human rights is through it. In the case, pre-service teachers must have the skills, knowledge, attitude, and value necessary to function successfully within the legal framework and academic curriculum. Sustainable development will be the ultimate goal of future civilization. The current study examines how vital education is to achieve the purpose of sustainable development. It is also highlights how important it is to educate children about sustainable development so they can promote the goal of sustainability. The concept of teacher education. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping a society future and determining its level of success. Teachers play a significant role in the education process because they provide their students with the tool they need to adapt better lifestyle. In the 2020, we received a new education policy. According to the education policy, we see that it is given more important to the training of the teacher. Training, we should, in the teacher education should be a sustainable goal, and the teacher should be trained, should be equipped and competent to meet the needs of the children. Because in the today's situation, we need the teacher to be a facilitator, because we need to facilitate the student, because students will get the materials from the sources. So we need, teachers are only the facilitator to moderate the children. So we need to think about that. Then pre-service teachers. The pre-service teachers in the modern teacher education. The modern teachers, since the global education system is mostly to blame for most of the country's issues. So we need to add new subjects in the education system, the teacher education, so that the children can, the teacher trainees can learn more competent and to face the school wherever they have. Today we think about an inclusive society. In the new education policy also speak about the inclusiveness. So the teacher should be teach about the special children and other children. So, so they will be competent enough to face the situation. And also they need to be trained in ICT and other technologies so they can face the situation. Because the recent years we have faced the pandemic and we were in online. So the teachers should be, the teacher trainees should be trained in that situation. Then the notion of sustainable development. That is the concept for the development in a way that meets the Commission of needs represent the most commonly used definition of sustainable development. Sustainable development is broader than merely focusing on environmental protection and economical growth. So put in another way, economic growth has occurred, even though sustainable development is often characterized as an environmental concern. It affects all three of these areas. So education also one of the important area in the in children's the child's life. So it should be yes, it should be go ahead in the attain the sustainable development goal. So we need to teach the children, the teacher educators about the sustainable goals. That should be the priority. Education for sustainable goal, sustainable development. As proclaimed by the UNESCO, education for sustainable development is said to be equip the pre-service teachers with the skill necessary to make positive changes in their lives and the world. So one crucial aspect of education for sustainable development is to educate the consumer on how to lessen the adverse effects of their spending habits on the environment. To better serve the future consumers, we must immediately adopt more environmental responsible purchasing practices. Both official and informed education for sustainable development curriculum have the potential to install a dedication to sustainable lifestyle behavior, like more intelligent purchasing and dining. Future education must have a solid grasp of education for sustainability because it is their job to teach and advocate for it. Education for sustainable development of teacher education. The term education for sustainable future refers to a broader set of initiatives, including but not limited to rethinking curriculum to emphasize the sustainability and
Father, sorry to interrupt you in between. Please conclude it, because when we are talking of sustainable development goals, so please mention which sustainable development goal you are talking about.
About education.
So it's a quality education, SDG number 4. It is
yes,
SDG
quality education. Yes.
Yeah, quality education.
I will conclude it.
Yeah.
So the idea of my the topic is that about the education for sustainable development will be properly shifted as teacher education initiative, adapting the requirements, priorities, and sustainability issues in a country or a region is experiencing. So as an outcome, it is likely that education for sustainable development cannot be adequately integrated into the curriculum and applied with care unless it is given importance in the teacher education system of developing nation. To help the pre-service teachers become enduring practitioners, it is advised that teacher education department and institutions resize their curriculum in the term of emphasis should given to the education for sustainable development. So to educate educators and teachers about education for sustainability, the federal government should develop enough professional training programs through the Ministry of Education in the modern teacher education system. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Great thought, Father Benjamin Thomas. And let me tell you one more thing, Father, because we are talking about sustainable development. Yes, and in the line of the sustainable development, we have come up with a new education policy.
Yes.
On this 25th of September, I was with Mariani College, Assam. It's near Jorhat. And was invited to be a panel speaker over there. And there I emphasized on the 2 points which we have, I would like to share it over here, because we are talking about the sustainability, and that to sustainable education. And you have well talked about the grooming of the teachers, particularly for providing the sustainable education. I like that very much. One thing is very, very important when we are talking about the higher education. I don't know why our government or why the policies are so biased that we do not have any higher education teacher training college.
Yes.
Just a person who has qualified NET, by just taking certain points in the exam, he is eligible to be a lecturer. And when it comes to a real examination of that person, and they actually fail over there. So there has to be something where in between, means I see a big gap in between over here. That there has to be some institution which actually provides the inputs to the teachers who are teaching in the higher education. Why we have to organize a soft skill separate classes? Why not the soft skill be inculcated in the teacher themselves while they are teaching, so that it will go directly to the students the way they want them to groom up. They should behave like that. The teacher should behave like that. There are a lot of issues. Even I'm going to write an article also on this. And second system is regarding the appointment of the higher education leaders.
Yes.
So it's irrelevant over here. Here I will not talk more about it. But your points are very much of concern, and where the teacher are born and these are not made, it's really a wrong thing. We have to create teachers in order to create good students.
Yes.
And those are the future of the country. With these words, I would like to give some inputs to you for your papers also. Can you please identify some variables which actually gives you the fulfillment of SDG number 4?
Yes, sir, because I am writing my thesis also, PhD thesis also on this only, that I will exclude it.
So please, I would request you to make it empirical. And
yes,
if you want, I can help you out in that also, because this is something close to my heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
surely
empirically can be done, because to what extent we are far away and to what extra is to be done in order to make it good. So those can be the inputs for your paper and for your thesis also, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ravi.
Thank you so much. The next presenter is Dr. Manita Matharu, Assistant Professor, MIT University. Yes, Dr. Manita, please unmute.
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, yes, please carry on.
Am I also visible? I don't know.
You are not visible.
So,
no issues, please continue.
all right.
If you are presenting from a mobile, then either or of the things will come.
I think now I must be.
Yes, 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 ma'am. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
Please carry on, ma'am.
First of all, good evening to all the chairpersons. And today on the International Conference on Artificial Intelligence, being the faculty of marketing, I have tried to incorporate my little knowledge and come up with something on the paper that is evolving. The objective of the study is to understand and review the role of technology in marketing, and the study is based on the literature that has been reviewed along with the case-based method, and also opens up scope to investigate the study in the area. Now, to begin with, the meaning of technology, as we in a very simple sense understand that it is making or using the knowledge of the tools, machines, techniques, crafts, systems, or methods of the organization in order to perform something, some function. And in marketing technology, it indicates that marketer takes the help of technology in order to propagate to the end user. Technology, when we say in marketing, right from the television advertisements to internet, and now to the social media and whatnot that we have been witnessing. Now, to give a little introduction as to the importance of technology and communication already in the business that helps to grow, strengthen the effectiveness of the organizations. And there are different technologies, including internet, mobile phones, social media, customer relationship management systems that are there. An important part for us to understand that those who are the early adopters of each new technology change. We can have some few examples, as in the case of Amazon, or maybe the sharing apps like Uber that have been using this technology. Things are interconnected and the consumers are able to benefit. Also, there is a specific paradigm that has emerged when we are talking of technology with marketing, that is digital marketing, that uses websites and email, social media, SMS, etc. And they combine, many companies, they combine not only the traditional media, but also the digital media in order to the popularity, which now also includes social media, that is Facebook or YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Now, a very important thing for here to highlight is that as the things are growing up, the digital marketers are required to hire more technology experts that can actually make the contribution in the real-time technological skills. And so therefore, it is now inclined towards digital workers, which is required which is required as the need of the hour, especially when we are trying to incorporate artificial intelligence like technologies in our organization for the benefit of the customer. With regard to this scope, I have taken into account two main cases. First is the application of technology with regards to the health industry, that is health technology. Now, healthcare has been integrating a lot of technologies from the beginning only, from X-ray to blood test, and now the things are required into improvised new ways that are coming up for the patients to get recovered. Now, with regard to technology, the marketing strategy is transforming from the periodic to reactive measures to continuously proactive assessments, from the reimbursement-based to evidence-based medicines, from rewarding volume to rewarding value, from providing a provider-centered to patient-centered treatment. So, as I mentioned that with regards to artificial intelligence, the requirements of the hospitals have been increased because of the expectations of the patients with regard to the recovery and diagnosis of the problem that is there. Taking few examples from the same, for example, precision medicine or remote monitoring, that is how and where the care is provided. From patient portals, telemedicines, that is how the patients interact with the doctors and the caregivers, other patients, online patient communities is another example. How the patients received medical information, for example, conversational agents, and how the organizations in the healthcare ecosystem exchange the data and coordinate for the patient care. So, so this is a small information and the things that has been built in order to emphasize the importance of technology with regards to hospital and the healthcare industry, where the patient satisfaction is actually becoming more and more difficult and also important. But with technology, the things are getting more systematic and comprehensive. The second case that I have taken into account is with regards to the retail stores. Maybe a shopping mall or maybe a small grocery store that we go every week or maybe every alternate day to buy groceries. So the incorporation of has been coming up very well. But now with the incorporation of various technologies, that is IA, which has been helping the retailers to enhance the customer's shopping experience, right from when a person goes into the retail store and pick up the cart for shopping the product, or maybe during his way to buy various products, getting the information which product where, and more importantly, updating the system as to how it can help the consumer. So these are some photographs that I have been incorporating in India also. These things are not very new. We have been looking here and there. It is practiced in major shopping malls nowadays. So retail technology is coming up very well. Also, with the incorporation of all these things, as you can see in these photographs also, big data and marketing analytics techniques are coming up very well, where we are able to understand the needs and requirements of the customer, as you can see in these photographs, the footwear, and also with the respect to the cosmetics, giving a customer an experience at the store, trying the products, and which is good and which is not, which is required to be changed and what not, to the handbags and the other possibilities that are given. So I have tried to incorporate the literature also as per the Gariwal et al. At the recent study. They have classified the advancements in the in-store technologies according to their level of low and social presence in this regard of the artificial intelligence in the stores. Concluding this, again, I would remark that these incorporating the technologies in order to enhance the experience of the customer that visit the retail stores enhances their shopping behavior and try to build and helps the organization to get the brand loyalty and the customer loyalty. Here I would conclude by saying that yes, technology is a major factor. It has been a tool for the marketer to reach to the masses and to the target audience. The amalgamation of technology and the marketing industries have already reaped beautiful fruits and lots of benefits that they have been able to achieve till now. And also, last but not the least, we need to identify that marketing and its concepts are changing and they will keep on changing. Undoubtedly, the major part which cannot be denied and neglected is the emergence of technology that is becoming a new branch of marketing in order to enhance the customer service and experience. That is it. Thank you so much.
It's excellent presentation, Manita ji, and you talk very much relevant, very close to the theme of the conference, that you talked about the technology. And you have very correctly said that it has now already emerged as a different subject. Digital marketing now has been taught as a different course altogether in good business schools, where the marketing principles are mixed with all these type of things, and further it will be added with the artificial intelligence in order to enhance it. Because when we are talking about artificial intelligence, then definitely it talks about the prediction. It talks about something which the customer is just thinking of, and you just give it to him, give it to them. So when such type of things happen, then we can talk more about the customer satisfaction, even the patient satisfaction. When we are talking about patient satisfaction regarding the hospital services, then definitely that aha feeling must be there with the patients also. Then only they will be able to recommend the hospital, because hospitals are something which is normally not being treated as recommended to someone else. It is always taken in a negative sense. But yes, if you, I would like to mention the name of Medanta Hospital in Gurgaon. It is just like a medical mall. The concept of marketing, in particularly in healthcare sector, has completely changed. And the word of mouth, the social media, which is the most important spokespersons, you can say it is, I'm saying it's a spokesperson, or it's a you can say a spoke media, particularly for every type of you can say outputs and inputs whatsoever is being shared. That is one which actually can make or can ruin the entire system. A good presentation. Dr. Manita would like to ask you just an input that if you can be more focused about some empirical research, particularly in one area, because you have covered 3-4 things altogether. So one area more focused, more precise, I think that would give more insight to it. That is my input to you. Otherwise, it
Yes,
was
sir.
an
While actually I was reading the literature review as to the role of technology, so I actually came into information. I read a lot of things. So there were like many. So I actually picked up two. Retail being my favorite, one of the favorite subject that I have been teaching in marketing. And the second was healthcare. Why? Because during COVID, I also witnessed, because healthcare technology, these things actually come up very well. People were sitting at distance and they are able to get the medicines and the consultations over the phone with the video chats, everything that was getting possible. So I actually somehow shortlisted these two. And yes, I take very positively your note, and I'm going to work. I'm going to continue in both of these areas separately for some good work in future.
That's great. Great. Even I may be of any help, please tell me anytime.
Most welcome, sir. I'm definitely coming to contact you.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mani.
Thank you so much. Serial number 10, B.R. Natarajan, Department of Chemical Engineering, Banasthali Vidyapith. Natarajan ji, please unmute.
Natarajan sir looks like a...
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sir, definitely. And you look like an elderly person, and with all the respect from the depth of my heart, we welcome you, sir, on this.
Senior Citizens Day.
Okay. You, please. Yeah, please continue with your presentation, sir.
Yes. So I am presenting on artificial intelligence. Screen sharing. 1 minute. Screen share.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. What do we do? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm presenting on artificial intelligence for engineering project management. Projects are non-routine, non-repetitive, one-time undertakings with certain time, cost, performance goals. Projects are the building blocks of an investment plan. An investment means deployment of scarce resources, and no resource is available indefinite and infinite. All projects must have a commercial profitability prospect and a national economic profitability prospect. All engineering projects, any engineering project may be typically for setting up a new plant for an unknown product with unknown technology, or for a known product with unknown technology, or setting up a new plant for a known product with known technology, setting up a capacity expansion for known product with known technology, or modernizing and revamping an existing plant for a known product with known technology. All these permutations form engineering projects. Now, all engineering projects have two phases: project formulation evaluation phase and project implementation phase. In project formulation evaluation, we do market study, technical study, financial study, economic study, technical, environmental study. And in project implementation, we have design, procurement, and construction. In design, we have process design, equipment, specialty engineering, analytical engineering, detailed design and drafting for civil structure, foundation, piping, instrumentation, electrical, and plant layout. Procurement involves preparation of specifications, call for bid evaluation, issue purchase order, inspection expediting. Construction involves site leveling, grading, site preparation, foundation work, civil structure erection, equipment erection, piping erection, instrument erection, pre-commissioning checks, commissioning, trial run, followed by commercial operation. So you can see in a project, so many activities are going on. And not only that, in engineering project, typically more than one company is involved, and in each company, more than one department involving interdisciplinary, multiple disciplines are involved. Project management is a function of planning, costing, scheduling, implementing, and controlling a project so that it is completed in time to budget and specification with the optimum utilization of resources. Now comes the challenge. The field and industry of project management has emerged today to manage a collection of people towards an end goal. And for project managers, It is commonplace for managing not only multiple teams. See, a project manager is managing multiple teams, but also multiple projects at the same time. These projects often must come together towards a larger goal, especially from the national economic point of view. For a field that is known for having lots of moving parts, finding ways to make the process easy and more efficient is the primary goal. By creating a smoother process, project managers can turn out more reliable outcomes and can even help coach individual employees more effectively. Engineering projects are becoming bigger and more complex as the corporate world evolves. See, in Jamnagar, you are the world's largest refinery put up by Reliance, right? World's largest refinery. No joke, in the city by itself, right? With multitasking employees and innumerable product development, companies are warming up to the idea of running business operations as a series of smaller projects. Now, coming to project management, we have already seen we have seen this. So where comes AI? AI is now going to be the game changer. In projects, remember, many alternatives have to be worked out. Each alternative must be evaluated and the best alternative must be chosen. So from drawing the project plan activities into a network to scheduling, yearly completion time, late completion time, yearly finish time, late finish time, total float, free float, interfering float, independent float, all this must come in the scheduling activity. Then comes the resource leveling and resource allocation, time cost trade-off, and cost management of the project. Right. So you could see multiple companies, multiple departments in companies, and other than that, financial institution, government rules and regulations, and you have all these activities to be done. The current excitement about artificial. See, remember, even in the last 20 years, companies have used software, IT-based project management. But over the years, you have accumulated a lot of data about past projects. Now it is time to put all the past data projects from the historic point of view and derive useful information so that your new project can be handled in the best possible way. That is where machine learning, data analytics, and artificial intelligence comes. So the current excitement about artificial intelligence, particularly machine learning, is palpable and contagious. McKinsey, for instance, predicts the potential commercial impact of AI in several domains, envisioning market worth trillions of dollars. AI and machine learning have come a long way from their origin in IT, and their presence is now felt in more conventional business fields like project management. A recent project management institute, the apex body of project managers in the world, PMI, Pulse of the Profession report suggests that over 80% of business leaders have used AI applications to boost their project management approaches. Another PMI survey on cracking the code of project performance reports that project managers expect to increase the use of artificial intelligence in project management plans from 27% to 37%, a big jump of 10% in the next 2 to 3 years. And what all project management functions can be satisfied by deploying AI in project management? AI is going to be a perfect solution for projects that call for high levels of creativity, speed, agility, and innovation. AI and machine learning tools can automate and speed up several aspects of projects like project scheduling and budgeting, data analysis from existing and historical projects, administrative tasks associated with a project, that is manpower loading, etc., setting key performance indicators, that is milestones, etc., KPI. For a project, project task management and prioritization, project data management, task automation, risk prediction and mitigation, resource allocation, team collaboration, support documentation. All these activities are being supported by artificial intelligence. But now the interesting thing comes to develop artificial intelligence package for project management. You apply project management techniques. Right. So to develop the artificial intelligence software for project management, techniques of project management are applied, which in turn will bring more effective project management. The fantastic situation that is emerging, and it's like that Anda Murgi Kahani, फिर project management industry में आ रहा है. Some of the best software that are today available for project management are Proof Hub, Trello. These are all patented software which are available. Some are free, some are to be bought. ClickUp, Asana, Rig, Basecamp, Teamwork, Project Insight, Rocket Plane, Swift Enterprise, Jira, Builder Print, Workflow Mac, Knack, Build Tools, Procore, and more are going to come. These are the top 5 are the most used, and the others are also picking up. I have put the artificial intelligence to conclude is increasingly finding its way into project management tools and technology to handle everything from scheduling to analyzing the patterns of working team and offering suggestions. The augmented field tools make of the AI an obvious benefit to project managers who are going forward. AI is creating a huge impact in project management process by bringing chatbot assistant. Professor Anil Mehta had mentioned in artificial intelligence in HRM, chatbot assistant, removal or reduction of manual errors, better planning, resource allocation, increase in productivity and efficiency, and scope for better decision making. Because all alternatives with their implications are before you. So you can do the decision now. A recent study conducted by Project Management Institute found that 44% of business projects in the industry are already utilizing AI-backed tools and resources. From detecting potential holes in the system to optimizing workflow, AI-empowered project management tools can make one's life easier as a project manager. So I put a set of selected reference. This is a big field in which many things are happening. I don't intend to publish a paper at this stage. I plan to work on this. I only wanted to share the feel I had in this conference as a participant, but I'll work in detail with how many companies are using and their experiences with a questionnaire and look for publishing a paper in a more organized way. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Natarajan. And
yes, sir. Thank you. Nice.
Sir, yeah, sir. One thing, one input, because you have so beautifully told about that how the project management can use the artificial intelligence.
Yes.
In India, if we see most of the projects, particularly the infrastructure projects, if we talk about, I'm not talking about the IT projects. The infrastructure project, actually, they are having a very heavy cost overruns.
Oh, yes, time overrun, cost overrun, even performance overrun. Not even meeting the design specification.
See, everything actually converges towards the cost. That's why I have said cost overrun, because even performance overrun also, it is converged to the cost itself. Right, that's why I just use that term as such. Now, if you see your slide number 6 actually comprises of where the AI should be used.
Yes.
So in this way, if we actually implement the artificial intelligence, particularly for resource allocation, so how the project management can utilize AI, particularly for team collaboration, from resource allocation, from your risk prediction, mitigation, and all these things separately. There can be separate complete papers on this, or rather I would like to suggest you, sir, because you are one of the person who is working on this already. I would like to suggest you to write a book on the implementation of AI in project management, taking all these as a chapters of the books, and it would definitely be published by the very good, you can say, renowned publishers like Springer or elsewhere. Or even if you want to do a collaborative work, I am there with you, no issues. So there can be a very good empirical work on this, that how the AI can be used in order to implement the projects. But for that purpose, we may have to get some real-time data of the project which is already being done or which has already been conducted. So that would give us a very good insight for the future projects to come, which can do a very good thing in collaboration with the artificial intelligence as such. Right. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And thanks for your
presentation. Thank you, Dr. Maninder, for this valuable additional information. I'll work on it. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Raviji, we can have next presenter. I think Suraj Gupta is there.
Yes, sir. Suraj Gupta
Right.
is the next presenter. Yes, Suraj ji, please unmute.
Yeah, Suraj Gupta, please let us be precise because we have been talking a lot, and I think this topic is about something which is related to beautiful timeless art study of Patta Varna of Andhra Pradesh. Let's see how do you do this, but try to be precise, okay, and try to use the methodology and then conclude it as soon as possible. Right? Carry on.
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank you.
whosoever is the next presenter can open the video and be here, like Suraj has been doing, as Professor Natarajan also has been doing.
Sir, is it visible?
Yeah, of
The
course.
slides. Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to present
Let's
about
directly go on your objective part, and let's see how do you conclude it. Okay.
Okay, this is my introduction part. I'm gonna explain about the kalamkari. Kalamkari is basically, there is two words, is kalam and kari. Kalam means pen and kari means work. It is basically do on the fabric, on the cotton. Kalamkari is a type of hand printed or hand block printed cotton textile. Kalamkari refers to the ancient style of hand printing. This is done with the termine pen using natural dyes. Literal meaning of kalamkari, kalam means pen, kari, which refer to craftsmanship, which is derived from a Persian word, motif drawn in ancient art of kalamkari, including flower, peacock, and also divine character of Ramayana and Mahabharata. It is basically using Hindu mythology type of things they use. And the objective is my studies. The main aim is to experiment with the kalamkari. The main aim is of research is experiment with the kalamkari hand printed that will interest delight the younger generation, to encourage the hand painting younger generation to know more about the sustainable things, to suggest strategy for handcrafted details for improvement of the business. Methodology is the present focus on my paper is collected from the primary data and secondary data. Primary data I visited to the Irpida area of Srikalahasti. There I observe the things and their problems, and I collect photos and I talk with their families. The second data I gather it from the journals and internet and newspapers. There are two types of kalamkari. Like one is block printing and another is the freehand kalamkari. So freehand kalamkari is did in Srikalahasti, and block printing kalamkari done in Machilipatnam. On the other hand, Srikalahasti styles include kalamkari design inspired from the Hindu mythology that describes the scene of epics. Kalamkari design also emerged based on the state where it's created. Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh are two prime states of where different type of kalamkari design are practiced. Andhra Pradesh borrowed its kalamkari design inspiration from the four places of the temple along with the animal and bird motif, while Gujarat borrowed its kalamkari design inspiration from the mythology of characters. There is a making process, how they will work with the fabric and how they will draw structure on the fabric. They first be in buffalo milk, they dip cloth in that buffalo milk. Then after, why they are doing this thing? Because of easy to, we can work on the fabric. And then second one is the washing. Then third one is there is merabolum treatment with the water they did. Then after they use black liquid. For black liquid they use iron metal ores. Iron metal they dip in water and gold for underlining. And then after washing, then they put the cloth in the boiling water for getting strength to that fabric, and also for bright color they do. Then after they dry the fabric in the sun rays. Receiving awards. In 1995, Kalamkari South Zone awarded All Craft Mela, Zanzibar, Tamil Nadu. In 1991, British of Mahatma Gandhi Century Memorial Award, Kalamkari Painting, Mahabharat, Victoria Technology, Madras, Tamil Nadu. In 1982, certificate our training center, Kalamkari Srikalahasti Department of Andhra Pradesh. It is given award to Mr. Naga Arjuna. And in the review of literature, nowadays people from the entire world are turning away from the hazard chemical dyes because of increasing environmental awareness. This is the strong argument of eco-friendly, harmless, natural dyes textile that presents scenario of them to highlight the promotion of ancient art Kalamkari by using less popular and new vegetable colors for the painting. My conclusion is that the artists here use the traditional practice of sari design work, but they can develop further if they know about teaching the present of running, how the technology has become in addition, or what the design can be, us the right impact to depict Indian myths, Mahabharata, Ramayana, etc. Garments and safe of insert them, providing the requirement electronic identity documentation. Loans for exhibition will further strengthen in decorative to both technology. Screen printing, black printing is also in a process of. I will try to do my best Kalamkari here. Artisan card and subsidiary bank loans, mudra loan, etc. to further improve this working ascent overall. I went to area that look at the decorative arts that where their difficulties of their peers and material they use process of making it so they could find right away to preserve this art more let know to. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Yes, Suraj ji.
Yes, sir.
Well presented, particularly on this. You have actually enlightened us regarding. Yeah. So Suraj ji, you have enlightened us about what is Kalamkari and what is. I was just thinking of Kalakari. So Kalamkari is also a Kalakari, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
Here,
yes,
you have I could see Aarti ji was smiling at that time when you were presenting this, because she is quite so fascinated about the designs which you were presenting. Am I correct, madam? Am I correct?
Sir, absolutely correct. That is one of my most favorite forms of art. Kalamkari sarees are very, very popular. And the whole presentation was actually very tempting for all the women out there. And I had all these designs which he had shown in his presentation. So it was very tempting.
So Suraj ji, the presentation was good, but the thing is that because this conference is on artificial intelligence, so here also, particularly when we are talking about art, right? Here also some patterns. If you use some patterns of artificial intelligence, you can come out with some innovative designs also. Okay, so that you can even say, even you can call it as the artificial Kalamkari.
But sir, Kalamkari is more about the Kalamkari is more about the free handing. So if we go with the AI, so it is not that that culture. It is like
it's if you use ANN,
because it is
come out with something good designs, and even there are IoT sensors and IoT things being used. And when we are talking about Industry 4.0, you will definitely find some solution to it with which you can relate to it. Otherwise, your presentation was good. I highly appreciate that. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
you. Ravi, anyone next?
Sadhna Nagarji. Sadhna Nagar, please unmute. Sadhna Nagar. Serial number.
Yeah, Sadhna ji, are you there? Yeah, I can see you over here, but yeah.
Sadhna Nagar. If you are ready with your presentation, you can present. Please unmute. Okay, is there anyone ready for presentation, or I think we have done the presentations?
And sir, please consider Sadhna madam's presentation as done, and please provide her the certificate.
I think she will send the PPT presentation. I request the presenters who are not presented due to some network problems or other problem, they can send the PPT on our mail ID. We will consider it a presentation, as Professor Manvinder told me. So thank you so much. It was a really good presentation by all of you. And I request Professor Pahwa sir to please give his chairperson's remarks.
Yeah. So at the end, let us just conclude it in a way, because I've seen many presentations are there. One or the other way they could have got related with the theme of the conference, that is the artificial intelligence. One comment over here that whenever we are, you can say, presenting something, or whenever in any of the conference we go, we must actually work closely with the theme of the conference, right? Because the participants over there are there to listen. Because, and particularly if you see the gamut of you can say the scope of the conference which Inspira actually organizes, it is having a very wide scope of presentation. But I would say that when scope is wide, we must actually try to relate with the main theme of the conference. If you see, the theme of this conference itself is a multidisciplinary perspectives on emerging innovations and research. So multidisciplinary practices with relation to the AI. So there can be, you will find a lot of innovation happening. Whenever we are trying to relate it with certain thing, which is the current methodology, we can find innovations happening. Just now, as I have just now suggested, that there can be various papers in project management itself. There can be a complete book on which Professor Natarajan might be working on. Okay, so these are the things which actually gives us a food of thought in order to present ourselves. Otherwise, I would in conclusion, I would say that there was an excellent presentation by everyone whosoever have presented. And whenever we are presenting in a conference, we should dare to come and present. There were very less presentation happened today, right? Otherwise, Ravi ji always tells me, sir, thoda jaldi karo. Thoda, so abhi asked today, there was a lot of opportunity for everyone, to provide their own insights, to provide their own, and this is a platform to take the inputs also, in order to enhance your quality of research in the future too. So I would like to thank Honorable Professor S.S. Modi sir, my friend Ravi Modi ji, Aarti madam, for giving me this opportunity, for being over here as an additional chairperson for this conference. And my heartiest thanks to Anil Mehta sir also, for he is in Delhi at present. Actually, I came over here. I thought we will meet, but I think we will be able to meet because sir will be coming on 7th again to Jaipur. So this time, Ravi, we will definitely meet. We have also not met from a very long time.
Sir, I am waiting, sir. I
would like to meet you personally, and would like to seek the blessings of SS Modi sir also personally coming over there. So happy Navaratri to everyone, and this is a concluding remark from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Pahwa sir, for beautifully chairing the session. Thank you so much, sir. And it's time to announce the awards. Most awaited thing. Before I invite Dr. Aarti for announcing the awards, I request all of you to please switch on your videos so that we can take some screenshots also. And those who are going to get the awards, they can unmute themselves and they can speak if they want to speak about the conference or anything, or anybody who wants to speak something, they can also speak. So I request all of you to please switch on your videos, and with the permission of chair, I would like to invite Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association, to announce the Inspira Academic Excellence Award September 2022 and Best Paper Presentation Awards for Technical Session Day 1, that is yesterday's session, September 30th, 2022. Dr. Aarti Chopra.
Thank you, sir. A very good evening to each and everyone. Respected chairperson, additional chairperson, keynote speakers, management and team of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune, and Inspira Research Association, Jaipur. I thank the organizing secretary, Captain Dr. Ravikant Modi, to grant me an opportunity to announce the Excellence Awards, which are periodically announced by Inspira to motivate and recognize the contributions in the field of academics and research. When an effort of a person is acknowledged and recognized and his success is celebrated with the peer group, his motivation level goes very high, and that encourages him to do even better. In this series, I am eager to announce awards in 4 categories, and then the awardees for the best paper for technical session 1, that is 30th of September 2022. As the president of Inspira Research Association, our fatherly figure, Professor S.S. Modi, sir, mentioned in his opening remarks yesterday that Inspira Research Association is the registered organization that is meant for the promotion of multidisciplinary research through its varied activities like national and international conferences, FDPs, MDPs, workshops, journals of high repute, hands-on workshops, and so many other things. So, regarding the awards, we had some nominations and the jury chose 4 relevant CVs in the various award categories. So, I'll begin with the first award category, and our first category is Best Women Scholar Award. I would request if the awardee is present here on this platform, kindly unmute yourself after I announce the name, and you may speak for a minute also. So the Best Women Scholar Award goes to Dr. Shikha Nainawat. Dr. Shikha Nainawat is working as an assistant professor at Aryaputtar Institute of Management, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. Dr. Shikha, are you there with us? Is Dr. Shikha Nainawat with us?
No, I think she is not in the list.
So again, I would like to say that the beauty of Inspira conferences is that any time after the conference, she can watch the whole video and she can watch that what we had to say about her. So I wish to say something about Dr. Shikha. Dr. Shikha has more than 30 research papers published in various national and international journals. She has authored a book, and she has presented more than 40 research papers in various national and international conferences. She has attended various FDPs on various contemporary topics. Dr. Shikha Nainawat being awarded as the Best Women Scholar Award. Congratulations to Dr. Shikha. Now, moving towards the next category, that is Young Scholar Award. Young Scholar Award, the award goes to Miss Sakshi Vashisht. Do we have Miss Sakshi Vashisht with us? Miss Sakshi, kindly unmute if you are here with us. So, I wish to say something about Miss Sakshi. Miss Sakshi is LLB, LLM and MCom. She's pursuing PhD on a very interesting topic, that is the socio-legal status of female prisoners in India. She's a practicing advocate in Rajasthan High Court. As well, she is working as an assistant professor and exam cell coordinator at Vivekanand Global University. She has published 5 research papers on various aspects of law and attended various national and international conferences. Congratulations, Ms. Sakshi Vashisht, for being awarded as Young Scholar Award. Now, moving towards the third category, that is a new category in our awards, which is Social Leadership Award. Social Leadership Award goes to Shri Nutan Prakash Joshi. Nutan Prakash Joshi ji is HOD, Computer Science Department at Honorable Balasaheb Jadhav Arts, Commerce and Science College. He has delivered sessions in various universities on operating system, database management, attended many conferences, seminars, and symposiums, 6 FDPs on various technology-based themes, and authored 5 books. Before I say something more about Nutan Prakash ji, do we have Nutan Prakash ji with us?
No.
Okay. So Nutan Prakash ji is working for various NGOs. One NGO, such NGO is Seva Sahyog, which works for the promotion of economically weaker students. The other NGO is Friends of Children. This NGO is based in Pune, and this also works to provide education to the needy students. So because of his social welfare work, the new award category has been created, that is the Social Leadership Award. We wish Nutan Prakash ji that he keeps doing this kind of social work, social welfare work, and joins many NGOs for the promotion of economically weaker section of the society. Congratulations, Nutan Prakash ji. And now moving towards the 4th category, that is Best Woman Researcher Award. And the Best Woman Researcher Award goes to Dr. Seema Amit Agrawal. Do we have Dr. Seema Amit Agrawal with us? I think no. So Dr. Seema Agrawal is working in Jain Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur. She is PhD in mathematics from Jain Narayan Vyas University, Jodhpur. Over 30 research papers has been published by her in various national and international journals. She has done 7 refresher courses on various contemporary topics. She is the life member of Rajasthan Ganit Parishad. She is the field coordinator of DLLE University. She has received a special contribution trophy for the appreciation from DLLE University, Mumbai. And currently, she is working with Ghanshyam Das Saraf College of Arts and Commerce, Malad, Mumbai. Congratulations to Dr. Seema Amit Agrawal. And the beauty of this conference is that the kind of secrecy it is maintained. It is not told to any of the awardees in advance that they are going to get the award. Otherwise, definitely they would have been present. So this is the beauty of the jury members, how they decide, and they do not reveal, trust me, they do not reveal even to me before, a day before even. And I keep telling Ravi sir, but the kind of secrecy they maintain. And these awardees can, at any time, they can watch that what was being told about them in the Inspira videos that we post on the Inspira YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed the YouTube channel of Inspira, please do that. Thank you. So now moving towards the next category of awards, that is the Best Paper Presentation Award for Technical Session 1, that is 30th of September 2022. So I'll start with the 3rd position. We have 2 winners on 3rd position. Before announcing the winners on 3rd position, I would like to mention that Ma'am Beatriz Lucia Bizotto is also with us from Brazil.
Welcome, ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am. We are blessed to have such global friends with us who join us without any, ma'am was not speaking today, but then also she took time to join us. Thank you so much, ma'am. So now I come to the 3rd position. The first name on the 3rd position is Ma'am Diksha Dubey. Ms. Diksha Dubey is the research scholar at Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Ms. Diksha Dubey. The topic of her presentation was Artificial Intelligence, Opportunities and Challenges in Financial Sector. Do we have Diksha ma'am with us? Congratulations, Diksha ma'am. Now, the second awardee on third position. The second awardee on third position is Ma'am Sumitra Devi Sahu. Sumitra Devi Sahu ji is the research scholar at MDS University Ajmer and an assistant professor, Government College, Bundi, Rajasthan. And her topic was an analysis of the fundamental economic factors influencing the international trade. Heartiest congratulations, Ma'am Sumitra Devi Sahu. Do we have Sumitra ma'am with us? Now I move towards the second award. The second position, first awardee is Dr. Pinky Kumari. Dr. Pinky Kumari is an assistant professor in the Department of Business Administration, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. और इनका विषय था आर्थिक विकास में महिला उद्यमी की भूमिका एवं चुनौतियां. Congratulations, Dr. Pinky Kumari. Do we have Dr. Pinky Kumari with us?
Yes, yes. Congratulations, Pinky ji. Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. He's in the list.
Congratulations, Dr. Pinky, for obtaining the second position. The second awardee on the second position is Mr. Jayaprakash Soni. Mr. Jayaprakash Soni is the Deputy Registrar, Central University of Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. And his topic was Impact of Management Control System on Performance of Higher Education Institutions in Gujarat. Do we have Jayaprakash sir with us?
Yeah. Congratulations,
Yes.
Jayaprakash ji. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, heartiest congratulations, and I am so glad to know that you are the Deputy Registrar at Central University of Gujarat and still you are associated with the research work, because once a person enters the administrative job, most of the times he forgets the academic pursuits. But congratulations to you that you are pursuing.
Thank you.
Both
मैडम,
the things.
आप जैसे एकेडमिशियन के साथ रह के इंस्पायर हुए हैं.
Thank you.
Sir. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. A rare blend of.
Keep it up, sir. Jayaprakash, sir. Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Really, sir. Thank you. So now moving towards the first position. On first position, the first awardee is Dr. R. Padmaja. Dr. R. Padmaja is working as an assistant professor at Krishna University, Machilipatnam, Andhra Pradesh. I suppose it is Andhra Pradesh only. So, Dr. R. Padmaja, are you there with us? Dr. R. Padmaja's topic was Role and Challenges of Women Entrepreneurs with special reference to Krishna District, Andhra Pradesh. Congratulations, Dr. R. Padmaja. Now, first position holder, the award goes to Dr. Suman Solanki. Dr. Suman Solanki is working as an assistant professor, Commerce Department, College of Vocational Studies, University of Delhi, New Delhi. And her topic was work-life balance and stress management of the female personnel. So, Dr. Suman Solanki, are you there with us, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
RTS, congratulations, Dr. Suman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So now for announcing the awards for day 2, that is 1st of October 2022, I request my peer, my friend, Captain Dr. Ravikant Modi, sir, to please take over and announce the awards for today's best presentation.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aarti. As you all know that today's the presentations was really wonderful, but it is very difficult to select for in the positions first, second, or third. So as Professor Manvinder sir, the chairperson of today's session, he messaged me, he WhatsApped me the names of the first, second, third positions. So I am starting from the third position. Again, there are two presenters on the third position. The first presenter on the third position is the three students who presented very well, who tried very well to present, Pooja Shivraj, Sushma, and Shrutika. And the topic was Electoral Bonds, a Bird's Eye View. So congratulations to all these students.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, please, all of you, please on your videos.
Sir.
All of you.
All of you on your videos.
Thank you so much, sir.
Actually the Inspira Research Association always motivates the the students, the scholars. Professor Manvinder sir is the executive member of this association also. He knows it very well. So he specially messaged me that we have to give the students. So congratulations to all three. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, God bless you and keep
Thank
on
you
doing
so
good
much,
work,
sir.
Yeah, you are the future of the country.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you. The second position, the second presenter on the third position is Father Beju Thomas. Father Beju Thomas is a scholar from Tamil Nadu, and the topic was promotion of education for sustainable development for reservist teachers in the modern teacher education systems. Congratulations, Father Beju.
Congratulations, Father Beju Thomas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Best wishes for your great future ahead.
Thank you, sir. I will be asking your help also. Surely.
Yeah, most welcome, sir. Anytime. Anytime.
So, moving on to the second position. Again, there are two presenters on the second position. The first presenter on the second position is Dr. Rekha Saraf. Dr. Rekha Saraf, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Uma Pandey College, Bihar. And the topic was Human and AI. Congratulations, Rekha ji. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations, Rekha ji.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yeah.
Professor, sir, ma'am, if Professor Manvinder sir select you, then it is, your presentation was wonderful.
It's my pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure. Yeah, sir. One more request I would like to say.
Yeah,
Can I
please.
have some contact number, please?
Yeah, we will send. I will send you. I will send you on your WhatsApp.
Ravi ji will always give you.
Don't
no
worry.
issues. And
Don't worry. I will send
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you.
I will send
Thank you
the
so
number.
much, sir.
Congratulations to Dr. Rekha. And
Thank you.
the second presenter on the second position is B.R. Natarajan. B.R. Natarajan, Department of Chemical Engineering, Banastali Vidyapeeth, Rajasthan. And the topic was Artificial Intelligence for Engineering Project Management.
Congratulations, Professor.
Congratulations to B.R.
Congratulations.
Rajan, I think he has logged
Congratulations.
out. Yeah, but heartiest congratulations
No
to
problem.
him. He logged out actually. Yeah.
We will see the video later. So, congratulations, B.R. Natarajan ji. Now, moving on to the first position. Unfortunately, we have to we can select only one presenter on the first position, as Professor Manvinder sir said to me. So we are giving only the only one presenter on first position this time, and the first position goes to Dr. Manita Matharu, Assistant Professor, Amity University. And the topic was evolving role of technology in marketing practices. Congratulations,
My pleasure,
Dr.
sir.
Ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your appreciation.
Congratulations, ma'am, once again.
Artiest, congratulations, ma'am. And go a bit ahead of the technology and include the AI in it. You will get very beautiful and very good results. And especially when you will use the social media. So there are tricks to use the Twitter things in order to, generate the AI things automatically, that what is the trend of upcoming area, whatsoever you would like to. May it be your healthcare or may it be any other sector. Right, ma'am?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. My pleasure, sir. Thank you so much.
And Dr. Seema Amit Agarwal has joined the meeting. I think she got the Best Women Researcher Award, ma'am. Dr. Aarti, ma'am, am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Absolutely correct. Ma'am has received Best Women Researcher Award.
Congratulations, Dr. Seema ji. If you want to say something.
You, thanks a lot. Thanks, ma'am. You made my day.
Congratulations, Seema ji.
Your CV was really, appreciated by the jury. So,
would you like to say a few words, Dr. Seema, regarding how you're feeling and what are your future plans?
So basically, first, my future plan is to do more quality work in the research and be a research guide, and to do more work for the society. Actually, basically, I am field coordinator of Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension Program of Mumbai University. Under me, there are 8 colleges, and I joined a lot of community level activities under the NGOs, and I'm doing the work for the university, for the nearby society also. So my future plan is to work more for betterment of the society, for betterment of my students and my college.
Wow, great.
Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful.
Great. And heartiest best wishes to you, ma'am. May your dreams, all your dreams come true, because those who work from the heart, because we all are teachers, those who work from heart for the teaching profession, even the God actually, praises them with all the happiness and all the goodness. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. It's my pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Dr. Seema, once again. So I think we have announced all the awards, and I once again congratulate all the awardees for Inspira Academic Excellence Awards and Best Paper Presentation awardees. Congratulations once again. And now I would like to invite Dr. Chitra Alwani from Kaveri College of Commerce, Arts and Science for the vote of thanks on behalf of Kaveri College. Dr. Chitra Alwani.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Ravi sir, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the winners, today's winners, and also the special awardees of Inspira. Congratulations, and wishing you all a happy Navratri. So I would like to thank each one Inspira for being allowing Kaveri to be associated with it for this international conference. Also, I would like to thank our management members, our secretary, Mrs. Malti Kalmadi, who despite her busy schedule was able to join and guide us on the topic of AI yesterday. Today she was busy, so she couldn't join. So I would like to thank each one of you, Ravi sir, Modi sir, everyone, Aarti madam, for your guidance, presence, everything. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Chitra Alwani, for your wonderful words. And now it's time for vote of thanks by Inspira Research Association. I would like to invite Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association, for the vote of thanks on behalf of Inspira Research Association. Dr. Aarti Chopra.
Thank you once again, sir. Paying gratitude to ones who helped you in your journey brings abundance. And we at Inspira Research Association totally believe in this. A cherished evening to everyone once again. The satisfaction, the euphoria of any successful event cannot be enjoyed fully without mentioning the faces behind the success of the event. Success is the epitome of hard work, determination, zeal, dedication, and timely advices. At this juncture, I, Dr. Aarti Chopra, in capacity of the Joint Secretary of Inspira Research Association, wish to extend my sincere and hearty gratitude to a number of people who made this international conference possible and a worthy experience for each one of us. On this tremendous day, it is my privilege to thank everyone who has been the part of this conference directly or indirectly, may be present or may not be present right now with us, but we acknowledge the hard work of every person who has made this conference happen. Firstly, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest of the conference, Professor Rajiv Jain, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, who has spared his valuable time with us and blessed us. I would especially like to thank Honorable Kushal Hegde ji, President Kannada Sangha, who has sent us his best wishes to make the conference success. I am highly touched and impressed by the calm and positive personality of Madam Malti Kalmadi, who spoke so high about us and blessed us with her pearls of wisdom. I would like to show my deep sense of gratitude for the effective introduction of the organization and about the conferences through the opening remarks by Professor S.S. Modi, Inspira Research Association, Professor Rana Singh from Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, and Professor Ashok Agrawal from Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune. I would especially like to thank our chairperson for day one, Professor Pastor Argules from Philippines, and the additional chairperson, Professor N.T. Mathur, Dean, Jaipur School of Economics, JCRC University, Jaipur, who gently accepted our invitation and spared their valuable time with us. We had an opportunity to listen to their thoughts on the first day of the conference, which were very thought-provoking. Our eminent keynote speakers for day one, Professor Chai Ching Tan from Thailand and Professor Ahmad Obaid from Iraq, left a deep impact on the minds of audiences with their interesting topics, knowledge, strong communication, and providing deep insights into the interesting issues related to artificial intelligence. Second day began with the blessings of our honorable chief guest, Professor Rajiv Jain, which actually enhanced our spirits. We are indebted to our chairperson for day two, Professor Sanjay Bhayani from Saurashtra University, Rajkot, for enlightening us. We are grateful to our additional chairperson, Professor Manvinder Singh Pawasar from Assam Kaziranga University, who shared his knowledge and experience in the fields of AI in such a lucid manner. Also, patiently, he has heard all the research papers and gave valuable feedback to the researchers. We are thankful to our keynote speakers of day two, Dr. Erkol Bayram from Turkey, Professor Anil Kumar from Sri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi, for their enriching and valuable speeches. We are especially grateful to Professor Anil Mehta, our Senior Vice President, Inspira Research Association, Professor Banastali University, for his keynote speech on the use of artificial intelligence in HR. Sir is actually very profound and intellect person, especially in the field of HR, but how beautifully he has connected AI with HR, that was totally a new domain I heard from Sir. Thank you so much, Professor Mehta, sir, for such a lucid speech. I cannot thank enough the whole team of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, and Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune, for the successful collaboration of this international conference. I especially like to mention Professor Rana Singh from Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, and the whole team, including Professor Rajiv Ranjan, Professor Rajiv Verma, and Mr. Kumar Kumar for their efforts. About Kaveri College, I especially like to thank Professor Ashok Agrawal, Principal, and the whole team, including Dr. Mukta Karmarkar, Dr. Jayashri Bangali, and Dr. Chitra Alwani for their persistent efforts. I take this opportunity to thank from the core of my heart Captain Dr. Ravikant Modi, General Secretary, Inspira Research Association, Head, Department of EAFM, LBS PG College, Jaipur, for his unimaginable dedication for conducting the event. Sir, we know how difficult it is to handle so many things all together, to coordinate with so many scholars, so many keynote persons, and at the same time the participants. No words of praise are actually enough for Dr. Ravikant Modi, sir.
Oh, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I would like to show the deepest of regards and gratitude to Professor Anil Mehta, Senior Vice President, Inspira Research Association, for providing the huge support and motivation all the time. He always ensures his presence even when he is on family outing. Right now also, he has gone for the family outing with his son, but still he has, ensured to join the conference both the days. Thank you, sir. Now, no words in my dictionary can define the noble personality of a person who is the head of our family. Professor S.S. Modi, sir. नाम लेते ही मेरे मन में एक श्रद्धा का भाव आ जाता है. President, Inspira Research Association, who provides us with the best of leadership, best of resources, best of advice, and most importantly, autonomy to work. His valuable advice and words of motivation ensure the smooth conduct of the conference. Sir, personally, I wish to tell you, I was very anxious today because I had to attend some other function also. But you and your sweet words motivated me to arrange this and to conduct a smooth functioning of the program. Thank you so much, Professor S.S. Modi, sir, for apt advice and motivation forever for us.
The success is all because of you all.
Thank you, sir. And once again, I wish to thank Team Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, Team Kaveri College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune, and Team Inspira Research Association for never-ending assistance and lucrative collaboration with each other. But most importantly, we are grateful to our participants who join us from the various parts of the globe and present their research papers with such zeal and enthusiasm. When I'm talking about the participants, I wish to add here that some of the participants did call me before this international conference for clarifying some doubts. I tried my best to attend most of the calls, but since I had my very important exam lined up, I missed few of the calls. So I sincerely apologize, and I ensure you that in future you will not be having any kind of complaint that your phone was unanswered. Thank you so much to all the participants from different parts of the nation to come and present their research papers with so much enthusiasm. Thank you so much everyone, and wish you a very, very happy festive season. Over to Dr. Ravikant Modi.
Before Dr. Ravi Modi conclude, thank you, Dr. Aarti Chopra, for summing up the entire conference so beautifully in your vote of thanks. And in fact, you are the backbone of the successes in which you take up all the jobs. Special thanks for conducting the program so beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the words of praise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aarti, Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association. With the blessings of Professor S.S. Modi, Professor Mehta sir, Professor Manvinder sir, and all the all our executive members and all the participants, life members of Inspira Research Association, we are able to conduct workshops, FDPs, conferences, and almost every month for the scholars and for the teachers, for the faculties. So without the blessings, it is not easy for me, or it is not easy for us to conduct these kind of programs. So I would like to thank all these dignitaries, all these persons for always motivating me. And a special thanks to my biggest support, Dr. Aarti Chopra, the Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association, for always helping me in all the work. So thank you so much, Dr. Aarti ma'am. I would also like to thank everyone, every participant, the team Kaveri College, team CIMP, Dr. Ashok Agarwal, Principal, Kaveri College, Professor Rana Singh, Madam Chitra Alwani, and all the yesterday's chairperson, the chief guest of this conference, Professor Rajiv Jain, all the I'm sorry if I forget any name, because Dr. Aarti already thanks to all the dignitaries. So thank you so much, and it is my duty always to announce our next program, and it is you will be happy to heard that we are going to conduct now the forthcoming offline conference, It will be in hybrid mode, and it will be a multidisciplinary international conference. Actually, after 3 years, we are going to conduct the offline conference. It will be on the topic corporate social responsibility, sustainability, ethics, and governance in globalized world, emerging issues. It will be on January 27th and 28th, 2023. So I know it will be a little bit late, but you know, the offline conferences need some you know, very most of the work we have to done. So meanwhile, we will conduct the online events also, but it will be after 3 years. It will be our the first offline conference
after COVID. Yes.
Yeah, after COVID. So we will send the brochure and all the details very soon. You will get it on your mail IDs and WhatsApp groups. So thank you once again. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Pava, sir, Professor Mehta, sir, Dr. Aarti, Professor Beatrice, Professor Tan, sir, for joining, Professor Beatrice, for joining, all the winners and all the participants. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Dr. Ravi. Thank you very much.